welcome back to the Mr. Arsenal podcast for an international watch-along. Good bit of a double, but hey, we're calling it Arsenal Watch. Fuck it. We've got Arsenal players playing tonight for their respective countries, so fuck it. That's our excuse.
One more player in my game, bro. Only the one.
We even Saka's playing for as part of a five for Southgate tonight. And Ainsley's on the bench. So
wait, he's playing at left wing back.
Yeah,
oh,
it's a miracle. Hey, this is training.
Fraud game.
Yeah, obviously Harry Maguire's playing. Obviously, oh, my days. Greedy starts though, by the way, which is a miracle in itself from an English perspective.
I don't care how well he does, mate. There's no way Southgate takes him to the Euros. There's something going on there, I'm sure of it.
Oh, of course. It's literally because of fucking the Aston Villa situation, isn't it? There's something must have gone on when he's playing days at Villa that he's carry over to his management side of things. He's taken out of Grealish.
Yeah.
Harvey's in the chat, joined us.
Love
Oh dear.
Oh God.
Obviously, Medina
up front. I can tell you right now, he's gonna. Oh no! If he scores, I'm gonna be absolutely deviled, man. I'm not even gonna lie.
No, you know it's gonna happen, man.
Here's the thing, Ryan. Yeah, I've been here before, like with the national team, right? Because I do remember. I think it was the Euro 2016 qualifiers under Gordon Strachan, right?
Of course.
We were poised to qualify for that tournament, and then we fucked it up in Georgia, right? Yeah, we had a slight hope of still qualifying after that, right? But I knew then and there after losing that game, we weren't qualifying. Because if you can't beat Georgia away from home, you ain't getting nowhere, bro. And that's not a disrespect to Georgia in the slightest. That's just like, I knew the mentality of the team at the time. And Scottish managers were often picked on reputation.
Yeah, sounds like that.
Whereas the current manager, Steve Clarke, he's got it rightly so as well. Because what he'd done with Kilmarnock was absolutely amazing.
Yeah, just a tad, yeah.
He's rightly in the chair now. So if he gets us to our first international tournament in 20 years, in my opinion, the man deserves a knighthood. I'm not hearing anything else.
Yeah, like I said, was it 98 the last time you qualified for any major tournament? And then since then, it's been, I think, from my recognition, 2 chances to qualify for major competition, and then at the last game, it's in your hands. And it's not a dig, by the way, but you've bottled it. The team bottled it in the last game.
Yeah,
Italy was one of them. Where literally it was in your hand. All you had to do was get a point.
All we had to do was beat Georgia, right? And you're in the Euros.
That's the one.
Simple as that. But the team at the time had the wrong mentality. Managers were getting picked on reputation. Don't tell me Gordon Strachan wasn't picked on reputation.
Of course he was.
Because he was. Right, and then you have Alex McLeish as the Scotland manager for a bit. That was a reputation move all day long.
Oh yeah, because what he did at Rangers, yeah.
That was nigh on a decade ago, man.
I know.
Come on.
And Birmingham City, yeah, because he had Rangers and he went to Birmingham City, didn't he? And it was only after he had sacked at Birmingham.
Was he the manager in the Carling Cup final when we lost to them?
Yeah. And that's through. Well, that was more through games.
That was what? 5 years ago minimum?
The Carling Cup was 2011 when they beat us. So 9 years ago. But yeah, and then literally, he got after that? They got relegated. He either walked or got sacked. Then out of nowhere, about 6 or 7 months later, got the Scotland job. I'm like, bloody.
Yeah.
But it's a reputation because what they've done at the bigger clubs, with all due respect, in Scotland, at Rangers and all that. I've no doubt if Neil Lennon was
Celtic team and win titles.
Yeah. No, exactly. If Neil Lennon was Scottish, he'd have been given the job by now.
Mm-hmm.
But obviously,
if you watch Celtic this season, right? Neil Lennon tactically is abysmal. I'm sorry.
Oh, yeah.
Is. Like, if didn't he went to, did he go to Bolton for a bit?
Left the Celtic job, went to Bolton, actually got shown absolutely week in, week out how bad he is as a manager, actually. And then I think he went somewhere else for like a few weeks and got sacked there. No, he went Hibs, wasn't it, after Bolton? It was Hibernian in the Championship of Scotland. But it came to England, and literally in the English Championship, got absolutely shown up, got relegated. Yeah, and then literally come back to Scotland with tail between his legs at Hibs.
Exactly. That's his level. That's his level. Like, unless you give him a title-winning squad with Celtic, he's not doing anything. He did what for Hibs? Nothing. Like, I'm glad he's not the manager, but on Steve Clarke though, right? What he's done in such a short space of time as well, because let's be honest, right? Managing a national team is completely different from managing a club side. Yeah, can say that, he's been there for a while, but ultimately, when you're an international manager, you've got less time with the players. You've only got a set period of time with them to implement your ideas. So you're not working with it as long, but you're doing on the come on, what is that? You frauds. Ugh.
Oh dear! I don't know. Have you seen the pictures of Dave Ceballos today? By the way,
no.
Showed his hair off. It's gone full skinhead.
He's gone full Golden Smurf, Lacazette.
He's gone literally he's got that number one basically. No hair whatsoever.
Oh Jesus! Now we've got 2 Golden Smurfs in the squad.
Oh, dear, I'll send you the picture once it.
Well, actually, no. I take that back. I should call Ceballos a Smurf. Oh shit, man!
That's me sending that over to you.
Yeah. Okay, let's have a look.
Big up Melina in the chat, giving you some shout out as
well. Fuck's sake, man.
Oh dear.
Jesus Christ.
I
mean, wow.
It could be worse.
I don't. Molina, you've got no chance of that. You've got no chance. That ain't happening, bruv.
What's that?
Read the comment, bruv.
I'm literally trying to sign into my emails. I can sign into this. I can put the England game up. What is it? Colin is going for. Oh, okay, I see it. Going for a full ball next year after Arsenal's next defeat.
I might get a haircut when it gets overly thick, but not going full bald, man. Fuck that.
Yeah, you don't want this. Trust me.
Yeah, and I know Tahib was trying to bait me out. Right, I'm not doing it. Fuck that.
Oh,
what I said. You want me to go meltdown? Yeah, it's not happening. I'm focused on the last night. Oh, come on.
Oh wait, what have you made of? I haven't spoke since was it Sunday, wasn't it? The game, Sunday evening, the last game, wasn't it? Yeah. What have you made of the meltdown from idiots on this platform and on Twitter as well, going, "Oh, take her out already."
Completely overreacting, mate. I've said my piece. I don't need to say why it's overreactionary. We all know it is. Like,
oh, it was. It was.
He's not even been in the job a year yet, and you've got some
10 months. Yeah.
Well, not even 10 months, mate. Really, if you think
exactly. Literally, what,
like,
2 weeks? It'll be 10 months on the 26th, if that.
Well, yeah, but it's not really 10 months, is it?
I know, because of COVID.
COVID, he's had to deal with the league getting suspended, not to mention the whole, like, the mess that he inherited, the Xhaka issue. You know what I mean? That was still rife at that point, because Xhaka wasn't getting in the team. Because the managers felt that they couldn't put him in the team because of what he did. So Arteta's inherited a mess, and people think that, oh, we should be doing better than we are. We've been bullshit for close to 5-10 years. So
yeah,
I don't know what people expect now.
I expect everything to be fixed just like that. I mean, there's an idiot that obviously I've had issues with on this channel to send me dislikes and things like that, and bots and all that, to try and send dislikes to my channel and all that, who I don't get on with, and it's basically,
mate, fuck him.
But you know, it took, because even before that, it was so far up, lots of Lee Gunner, DT, and anyone that was on AFTV, so far up their arse, it's unreal. He's literally repeating. He did a stream yesterday that someone sent me a link to, and he's just basically repeating everything that the Spanish fraud says on a daily basis about Arteta, and it's so obvious he's repeating it. Like, everyone's saying it's. I'm copying people, or I'm just saying it for attention. He is. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. It's like, but you're literally word for word copy and paste to that idiot you idolise and worship. And it just does my head. It does my head in. I'd rather. If you've been honest, if it's your opinion and all that, it's different work. You word it differently.
You know what annoys me more, right? And I don't want to talk about him because, quite frankly, he's not.
Oh no. I'm just saying, literally, these idiots that idolise this idiot have their own channel and repeat the word for word what he says because they want to kiss his ass.
But here's the thing, though, right? And I'm just gonna open your eyes a little bit, lads. Right? I wouldn't normally talk about this, but you know, it's one of these things that really does open your eyes a little bit. Oh, that's a really bad cross. You know how Arsenal crosses can't beat the first man?
Yeah.
That's essentially what that was. That's just terrible. Didn't even deliver a good fucking ball.
That'd be
which
silly.
is amazing because Ryan Christie's actually a good player. Oh my life. Oh, what is that? Come on. You this team frustrates me.
We're not even 15 minutes in nearly, and you're already stressing.
I know, the nerves are palpable, mate. I'm not even lying. Bloody hell. But on what I was talking about before, right? I don't really mind these so much because it's what he does. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He does it to get attention. I'm not really surprised.
No, but my thing is literally there's idiots that idolise this guy.
Yes,
and their own channel, they copy and paste what he says. He just does my head in.
Yeah, it's the blind worship, isn't
it?
Yeah. But then again, I don't really mind them either because they're the way I see it. And do you know what? Shout out to Craig from the Same Old Arsenal as well.
Yeah,
he actually pointed this out as well, that the Arsenal fans are just being groomed into spewing negativity from these so-called Arsenal YouTubers and whatnot.
Well, exactly.
I kind of agree with them. People just like to be negative. I guess that's society in general, really. But you know, what annoys me the most, right, is when people that you thought were your mates, right, but they use you for their own to further their own. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. And to the people who don't know what I'm on about, right, because he complained that I didn't name drop him last time. Well, guess what, motherfucker? Guess what, motherfucker? I'm not name dropping you this time because you're not worth the energy. But there's people out there, long story short, lads, there's people out there that will use your name if you've built something to further them, and then they'll drop you like a bad habit. And that's what these fuckers do. So the way I see it, the only people I give my time to are people who I trust and won't use me solely for what I've built. And that's why I come on here so much, because I know Ryan's not going to do that.
We've been on our respective channels, 3.5, 4 years, haven't we? On and off, back and forth, haven't we? If I was going to do it, I'd have done it in day one, wouldn't I? Let's be honest.
Oh Jesus! Oh my God, that's not so bad there.
John just joined us in the chat. By the way, John 1886. Yes, Mistress, Mr. Lasagna is about to join the chat. Oh, mate. Don't start that. No, literally, was it not yesterday, the day before? I was doing a couple of streams and they're doing a chat and a discussion about what John was having for his lunch and dinner. And he mentioned lasagna, and that was it. It's a whole discussion, about half hour of them talking about John's lasagna.
Right, so he's like gone mad with it as well.
Oh yeah. Oh dear.
No, Tahib's jokes are like I will stress though, lads, right? If you're coming along this channel for the first time, right? If you see a comment from Tahib, fucking read them before you fucking read them first.
Yeah.
Right? Do not say it out loud when you're around people, because it'll only get you in trouble.
Oh yeah. Oh dear. Hopefully this works. All right.
Christie, not happy, man.
What's that?
Ryan Christie's just throwing his arms up.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, on the attack again.
Yep.
That looked like a foul, surely. Come on now.
More likely, I've got to get down now. Right. Turn that down.
Do you know what? I can genuinely see this penis scrapping 1-0. I really can. The quality is terrible.
Is this a Nations League game as well? UEFA Nations League, isn't it? It's not. Is it not?
No, it's a Euro qualifier, mate. If we win it, we're in the Euros.
Oh, is it that game? Is it? Oh, okay. So you have to. Is it a one-off game as well? Not like 2 legs or anything like that.
No, it's one-off. It's one-off.
Blimey. There's 17 likes already, by the way, guys. Melina saying 18 in the chat. It hasn't come up on my screen yet, but yeah, 762 or 63 actually. For some reason, it's a bit behind the studio side of it because I have the YouTube Studio app, and for some reason that's ahead on all its details than what it is on any other YouTube app. So 763 subscribers so far. It would have been 800 tonight if it weren't for the fucking 30 that YouTube decided to take off me this week over the last 3 days.
They've done that. They've done that for a bit. Like they did that to me as well.
Well, literally woke up Monday at 7:02.
It's a funny story actually, because like for the last few weeks, right, when I've done streams, I find that I have less subs than I had when I did when I started the stream. But now that's stopped now, I think. I don't know. I think it was just a glitch in like in the algorithm or something. I don't know. It's weird.
Why are you wearing our away kit? We're at home. We literally went in all blue at Wembley.
I don't like that either, mate. I hate that.
And I ended up wearing their away kit as well, which makes no sense. Because Ireland's home kit. Ireland's home kit is green, obviously. The main colour. The shirt is green. The green shorts or white shorts, whatever. And our home kit is white with blue and whatever. Blue shorts or red shorts, whatever they wanted to fucking decide every 2 years. So there's no clash. So why the fuck are we both wearing our away kits?
Even now, right? Even when Scotland are playing, I'm always just like looking at the other side and I'm thinking, Milinkovic-Savic, Arsenal, there's your next midfielder, bro.
Oh, bloody hell. Brownie's gone in. Apparently, this is something he's done years ago. I had a mate who lived around the corner from Hampden. I'm assuming he meant Hampden Park or Hampton Park, whatever. I don't know. I'm assuming he meant Hampden. I was off my nut one night and found his golf clubs broken to the ground and was hitting golf balls off the pitch at 5 a.m. Okay. You put that on YouTube now, so we'll watch you when you go back there. Yeah, I don't like the blue kit. I don't like the blue kit either, John.
Is it worse than the light blue kit that we had in 2017? Mate?
Oh, what the Puma thing?
You know the one we didn't win a single away game in.
Yeah, I know about the bit that pale blue, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I never liked that either. No, it's just for me. I'm getting Northern Ireland are losing, by the way, 1-0 in their qualifying match. Just come up on my screen, but no. For me, I'm like home and away country national team for England, especially white for the home kit, red with red being the main colour of the away kit. And since the Umbros left them, they're going with Nike, and it's like every couple of years they mix it up and they're trying to do this blue here or dark blue there with a little bit of red here. And I'm just like, just stick to tradition. Tradition is in our history books, our most famous match in English history. We're wearing red, our away kit for that game.
You've always had a red away kit, though.
Yeah. And this one, I think I'll try and get a picture of it and send it over to you. I mean, it's just me. I just personally, I don't like being it's English an England kit being it blue. It's basically like Chelsea blue, basically with a bit of red down the side of it. I'll show you it.
I don't like it when other teams try to copy other kits. Like if you've seen Chelsea's third kit, it looks like a Palace kit, man.
Yeah, they've won it a couple of times against West Brom as well, haven't they? They almost lost that. Like England.
They're actually a meme now, though, because their sponsors 3 and they can see 3 goals a lot.
Well, the first time they wore it, they lost, what was it, 3-0, didn't they? First time they wore the new kit.
That was hilarious, I'm not going to lie.
What was it, West Ham as well, of all teams? West Ham? Yeah, it was West Ham.
No, it was. West Ham's their bogey team, though.
It always has been as well. Every now and then they pop up and make these up.
Remember, like, no matter how good form they're in, they always struggle against West Ham for some reason. I don't know why. Oh, no.
All right, here we go.
Oh,
I'm trying to decent.
Jesus.
I've only just seen this. Maguire's got the armband tonight. Seriously? The guy let you down, literally let you down in the last game.
I'm not even joking. Would you give him the armband?
I wouldn't know, especially when the last game he played for his country, he let his manager down in the first half hour and got sent off. Plus, let's not forget, he is still technically on trial in Greece. That has not been dealt with yet.
It's not a good look, is it?
For GB, for basic assault and bribery. But hey, you're captain for tonight. You're captain for your club. You're captain for your country now. It used to be an honour. It's just it's the armband now. Even if we mentioned it before, Arsenal, I think it's just the armband in general means nothing now to anyone. Clearly,
Yeah. I remember when England had fucking like Dons as captain, man. I'm not even joking. The last good captain you had was Wayne Rooney.
At least he had experience in the sense of playing for club and country, and
He had experience, and he was the club's record, and he was your
record
he's
goal
up
scorer.
there with, like the likes of Bobby Charlton
Yeah.
in terms of goals.
Well,
Like that justifies getting the armband.
Yeah, and at the time he was for years he was the actual England captain officially after Terry and all that. Was chasing after a goal scoring record that, as you said, Sir Bobby Charlton had.
Yeah. He's the second. He was the second most capped for England, is he not?
I believe so. Yeah.
Like I heard like only Peter Shilton as goalkeepers got more.
Yeah. Peter Shilton actually fucking. If you're gonna beat his record, good luck to you, basically. Oh dear. So he was saying you need a drink apparently.
Bruh, I'm fine. Don't you worry about me.
Oh, I'm trying to find a decent. It's saying something. I can't find a decent picture to show you. Sort of. There we go. Eddie in the kit. Here we go.
What, Eddie in the
England? Yeah, because he plays with under 21s, doesn't he? So. I'll get over to your thing and send. That'll come through in a sec.
Yeah,
probably just me, but I'll just
wank, man. Like it's do you know what it is? It just looks like a plain blue polo shirt with a fucking red background. Doesn't even look that fucking what?
It doesn't scream England, does it?
No, it doesn't. It don't scream England, mate. No.
Oh my days.
To be fair, what does? What does?
Oh no. But you know what I mean in terms of how it, if it was a red kit, you see a red England kit with the 3 lines on it, you automatically even take the 3 lines that England kit, knowing if you didn't know it was England, you saw the red with a badge with 3 lines on it, you'd know that represents England. This is just like we're testing the waters, we're trying new things and all that. Just like, no, it's international football.
It's just
right. Let's go that as well. So how's your game going anyway? I'm just putting it up on my phone now.
No. It's quality-wise, it's terrible, but
you're in the game basically. Let's be honest. You've got a chance.
I would say Serbia have had the better chances. That one chance from Milinkovic-Savic, that's been the best chance of the game. Like,
you're playing with Serbia as well, aren't you?
Yeah.
Because that's fair, isn't it? One-off game, and you got to play in Serbia.
I think it's in Belgrade.
I'm not sure. It might be because of what's going on in the world. Yeah. But either way, you've done the most travelling at it. Let's be honest.
Still, they've got good players, man. Mitrovic, Savic. Like, I'm telling you, man, Milinkovic-Savic, yeah, he's an absolute don. I'm telling you right now. Like, if there's one midfielder, right, that in my head would be a dream signing, it's him. Like, go to Lazio, right, and just stomp the money up, bro.
Oh dear.
They've got a few good players. They've got Milinkovic-Savic, Luis Felipe. I'm telling you, like, if there's a long-term replacement for David Luiz, that's the one. Luis Felipe, man. He's Brazilian as well. So, I mean, imagine him next to Gabriel. Holy shit.
Jesus Christ.
The Brazilian centre-back parent of dreams.
Yeah, at least we'd have that sorted once and for all. Long-term wise, anyway.
Language, because they're both Brazilian.
Yeah, exactly. Pope's in goal as well. So no Pickford tonight, but Pope's in goal. Great.
Pope's not even that good, man. Like, I've watched him for Burnley a few times. I'm sorry, his distribution is terrible.
He's massively overrated, and for me, yeah. But then you got Pickford, or was it Henderson? And Henderson's not played apart from Champions League, and he's been poor this season.
But Pickford's not done that bad for England, right? Which is why he gets picked.
Well, until for the major games, yeah. Obviously, Fred usually gets the best, and yeah. We'll say that if you say this and you fucking bottle it now against Belgium on Sunday in Iceland, because that's another thing. Obviously, today the UK government have given the thumbs up for Iceland to arrive as late as they want now, and not have to self-isolate for 14 days and come straight into the country and go to Wembley and play us in midweek.
Mate, I'm telling you right now, this government, right, has failed. Like, it's failed the masses. They've failed massively, right, because they've not. I say this all the time. They're a reactive government. They're not proactive.
Exactly, they always have been, and this whole year's proved it. It's just, oh my days, and it's literally, and I wonder why. One is it'll be middle of a lockdown as well, halfway through lockdown in England, and they wonder why no one's actually obeying the law. They're literally just going doing their own business. Literally, where I am up by Heathrow, literally everyone is still as busy as it was before lockdown. Because the first lockdown it was a ghost town. Now it's just like, yeah, we'll do what we want, and they wonder why they do things like that. Oh, because you're athletes, that's okay.
Oh, come on! There's no way that's a foul. I swear, I've never. Oh my god!
What are you on? I'm on 31:02:03.
I'm 30 minutes 15 for Scotland. How are you guys doing at the moment? We're not doing too bad, but we're still in the game. Granted, we have lesser expectations, although we do have a Premier League winner in our side. Amazingly, thanks.
Oh,
yeah, homegrown boy. Love it.
Ormond is not even the first choice in that position over Tierney.
Well, actually, interestingly enough, they're both playing.
Well, they're both playing. Who's playing left wing then? Because
I'm guessing Robertson is, and Tierney's playing right back.
Left back.
Right back. I think Tierney's playing right back. I don't know. The way Scotland present their team sheets on the website, they don't do it by position. They do it by number. So you have to kind of guess where everyone is.
Oh, okay.
Oh, we're in. Go on. Oh, what is that? Oh, straight at the keeper, man. Come on. Ugh.
Yeah, in terms of England, that's been very sloppy. Typical England.
That's a good ball, good header. All he's got to do is hit that first time, and it's a goal. Oh.
That's good.
That could have potentially been a free kick there.
Oh, go on. Overhit the ball.
McGinn should have scored that, man.
So he turns up for Villa, but for his country,
he was ragged all game, man.
The thing is, Owen's on the channel for that watch on. He said before the game kicked off, the one person he feared was McGinn. And McGinn run the show.
Yeah.
Oh dear. I mean, you got Brownie in the chat giving it the large about Diego Maradona and all that, but at least we get to World Cups and actually qualify for major tournaments on a consistent basis.
Mm-hmm. Do you know what I will say, right? Argentina's nowhere near where it should be now.
Yeah. No. Oh, of course not. They're way off. Way off.
Like, I remember Argentina being unreal, right? Because around
even Brazil fall off the mark.
I think it was the Brazil World Cup, right? I put money. I put 30 quid on Argentina to win the whole thing.
Oh, Saka.
And then Germany go and fuck it up for me. Cheers, lads.
Well, to be fair, I'm gonna be honest. Me and my brother had a fiver each on Germany to win the World Cup at 14-1 before the tournament even started.
Well, the Brazil one.
Yeah. Just had a feeling that they'd win it, and then and again 6 months before the last World Cup, we both put money on France to win it, and it happened again. I was like, okay, cool. So next World Cup, come to me in the winter, obviously. Oh, this is ridiculous. But yes, Saka had a chance there, but obviously Darren Randolph, who pronounced his name, bloody got in the way, blocked it.
We're trying the through balls too much. Like
1-0 England. Can't over-celebrate.
Honestly, Ryan, we're trying the through balls too much, and then we're surprised when the keeper collects it, because we're either doing it too late or we're overplaying it. Like, I get why we want to do that, but you don't need to do that all the time. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm not going to over-celebrate the England goal because it's Jailbait scored the goal. Set piece. I mean, him and Duffy going up against each other, he just hit the back of his head and gone in.
Do you know what, though? I kind of think Harry Maguire gets kind of an unfair grief, to be fair. Like, I mean, all right, he's not...
The only reason I'm giving him grief at the moment is because he's playing for his club and country, but obviously captain of Man United on a regular basis, whilst technically on trial for bribery and basically beating up police officers.
Well, isn't that on the management to say, you know what, we should drop out this email? This
is what I'm saying. Neither Southgate or Ollie have got the balls to do that, and the club or the FA have got the balls to do that. Yet they had the balls to do it with John Terry about 10 years ago when he had all his shit kicking off.
It's the same reason why Southgate didn't drop Harry Kane in the World Cup. Like, Harry Kane against Croatia was awful. He really was.
Yeah.
Like, and all I could think about was watching that game. I was thinking,
I watched that game. It's like, why is...
Here's one for you, right? A lot of people, well, Arsenal fans won't hate me for this because they know the truth. But for me, Jamie Vardy is better than Harry Kane.
Yeah, definitely, hands down.
By a mile, right? Harry Kane, yeah, all right. This season he's added to his game, but Jamie Vardy is in that conversation of elite finishers, and I mean elite. His movement is amazing. Like, when you're talking about strikers that are mobile and can get into the correct positions, you know, Vardy and Aubameyang are definitely in that conversation.
And what also talking of Aubameyang, I was going to obviously talk about it anyway. Bit of a social media beat with a bit of a German. How can I put it? Backstabber in a way. He's a bit of a knobhead anyway.
Tony Kroos. That. That's brilliant.
Tony Kroos has literally dug out Aubameyang saying he's not a good role model because he wears superhero masks every now and then. So,
what's wrong with that?
No, his words were because he wears a mask. Like, he wears masks sometimes to celebrate goals. But it's not like the sort of mask you'd wear, like scary, like a random mask to scare someone or something like that. Or
personality.
It's literally like a Black Panther and Dortmund, it was Spider-Man and things like that. It's literally superheroes and the kids, and obviously the comeback from Aubameyang's been brilliant today. Literally, like,
you remember there was this. What was it? The Black Panther mask he wore in the Europa League against Rennes, I think it was, right?
Rennes, yeah.
Well, like, that's part of his personality.
Yeah, he planned anyway.
Aubameyang stated that's because of, like, where he's from and whatnot.
Mm.
Like, so I don't get the issue there. Like, I mean,
Well,
Tony Cruz is a prick anyway, but fuck it.
Well, either way as well, Aubameyang has history of doing these, picking a random superhero, having a mask made up, and using that to celebrate. Was it? He's done Batman as well with Royce when he was at Dortmund.
That was brilliant. Like,
yeah, Batman,
Robin,
Spider-Man. He's done.
Royce and Robin and Aubameyang's Batman.
Yeah,
It's fucking brilliant.
I know exactly. But hey, apparently it's not a good enough role model, is it?
Hey, it's a bit of. It's just, you know, his personality. If you don't like it, like, you don't.
I need to get it
You
up.
don't have to. You
He's
don't have to deal with it. Like, just, you know, move on from it.
I don't know if you've seen it. I'll get it up now on the screen. I'll share the screen. Just got it up. 1 second. This is his response to Tony Cruz digging him out over it. And I'll read it all out for everyone. 1 sec. And share this. This is his response. He said, by the way, does this look at Tony Cruz? Does this Tony Cruz have kids? Question mark. Just remember, I did it for my son a few times, and I will do it again. I wish you have kids one day and you make them happy like this junior school pupils talk. Don't forget, hashtag mask on, stay safe, and then a clown emoji with BIS. But in the school that he's on about here, 1 sec, get the actual one up here. I hope it's on the screen. It says junior school pupils were asked to think about happiness and what did the world mean to them. Each pupil from the first class to the 6th class created their own image based on happiness. We hope their happiness images spread a little joy to your day. And this is what one kid decided to draw, Aubameyang. So that was his. What was that?
I don't see an issue with that. Like, Aubameyang's a role model to Aubameyang's a role model to Arsenal fans everywhere.
Well, that's kids in general, by the looks of it, because of the things like he does with the Black Panther, obviously most recently, Spider-Man, Batman, things like, and all them sort of characters he's done before. It's not like I said. It's not like he's doing masks that could be cause offence. It's getting a mask of a superhero and using it one off every now and then to celebrate a goal with his teammates, and also it's for the kids that are watching at home and all that. And if kids get joy out of it, who cares? Who gives a shit? But then this is Tony Cruz. This is Tony Cruz, as you said, the prick that threw Özil under the bus after the last World Cup with the whole racism situation.
Yeah, and when you look at that World Cup, right, Tony Cruz was awful, as was Thomas Muller. Like, he was terrible in that World Cup. Terrible.
They all were. They're absolutely. They want to. Ironically, the only one that actually did try and give it all in all the games, especially that last game that Jimmy played. Ironically, was Mesut, and everyone else was shit around him, and they was like, he's like whipping the ball, doing everything he could to get him just pointing it on a plate, like the balls he was putting it on a plate, and there's just, I just had more than all that, just fucking him up. But that's
exactly. But you look at the finer details in that. Like, if you really want to get down to it, you know, you should really start blaming the coach at the time, which is Joachim Low. Like, you know, he's been skating on a reputation and just been like, oh, I won Germany the World Cup in Brazil. Like, he done fuck all since.
Exactly.
Like, he stepped down, and rightly so as well. But in that situation, I was actually on the side of Mesut Ozil in that instance, because they singled him out, and because they didn't want to accept that, you know, they were at fault for their failures.
Of course not. And again,
Simple as that.
how ironic that the only players that came out and spoke out against Meza were all white players, pure German players.
Funny that.
What a coincidence. But yeah, Harry White always had another chance to score another goal, but Randolph just usually right hand, he's just palmed it away from another corner. Scotland, 50-50 in this game, though.
I actually think that Harry Maguire is a good player. I really do.
He's just
when you look at his numbers, they're actually not that bad.
Fucking that's Irish Ida, apparently. You know. I mean, but really, looking at the Serbia game as well, Serbia's got been 50-50 from what I've seen.
It's boring.
It's boring, but
I told you, mate, this is ending in a 1-0. I'm telling you now.
You best hope to get that goal in. The thing is, because you've got the likes of Robertson and Tierney and players like that in your team, I don't know. Serbia technically are favourites in one sense because obviously they've got the lots of Tadic, Mitrovic, and players like that.
Half time, no.
Yeah. There's over 45 minutes. You could be celebrating 45 minutes. How about that?
Mate,
imagine that after whole 2020 is thrown at us, Scotland qualify for the first tournament.
Do you know what, mate? I'm not even going to lie. We should have qualified for the World Cup.
Yeah, to be honest.
Well, actually, no. We should have qualified for the Euros because I remember that group, right? We were in the same group as you. I do remember that.
Yeah, I remember that. Oh, this.
And I'm sitting there, right? And I'm thinking, oh, we're in the England's group. Great, we're going to get an easy ride now.
You sure it's not the World Cup group, qualifying group?
No, it was the Euros. It was the Euros. I remember seeing that group in 2015. It was the 2016 Euros.
Okay. Because I remember us obviously playing recently in the groups. We drew 2-2 at your place after being 2-0 down. Harry Kane scoring 2 late goals. And we beat you at Wembley as well. But I think it was a goal, something like that. So both games were pretty close. I'm trying to think, it must have been then. Because I thought, the Scotland guy that scored for you, he hadn't scored in fucking yonks. He used to play for Celtic and Hibs. Griffin, or whatever his name is.
You'll have to be a lot more clear than that.
No, Griffin.
More clear than that.
Griffin or Griffiths, whatever his name is.
Griffiths, yeah.
Yeah. Scored both goals in the Hampden Park match in Scotland. Both a free kick. Oh, yeah, it was. Yeah, Joe Hart was in goal. Yeah, I remember now. Yeah. Ironically, it was them 2 games that obviously, especially the latter one, the one at Hampden Park, that stopped you from qualifying because it was in your hands still up till then. And if you'd won that, you would have put us in this shit. Ironically.
Here's the thing, though. You guys always get relatively easy groups, though.
Oh, of course, because of where England are ranked in the world. That's why. Because we're consistently 9 times out of 10, given apart from 2008, qualifying for the World, like either Euros or the World Cup.
Here's the thing, though. I don't understand why you guys get I don't understand why you guys get such a free ride, though, because I'm not even you do well in qualifying, but you should. Right, the teams you're playing, right, are fucking dreadful.
Oh yeah.
So
exactly. 2-0, by the way. Sancho just scored. Big up John in the chat as well.
Can you imagine, right, if Arsenal somehow managed to get Jadon Sancho ahead of everybody else? The oh my God.
The meltdown from bloody, especially United fans after the summer they've had. We come back. We come along a year later in your Champions. If we get Champions League, obviously, get Champions League. Go in the summer. Go and get him.
It probably won't happen, right?
It won't. Probably won't, but it'd be funny.
It would be hilarious.
I'd love it just to see the likes of Goldbridge and that Terry, what's his name,
Oh my god,
have an absolute meltdown on their respective channels. We could have got him a year ago, and that it would be reminiscent of when Pepe, obviously last summer we got Pepe, because all of it was them, all them United fans with their platforms and all that going, presence blood, or Pepe's coming to us, Arsenal can't afford him. Da 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 da. Got him. Thank you. Next. Oh dear.
It's the same thing with Poch though as well. Like, because it was more like my sole reason for wanting Pochettino way back, right, was the piss that would boil at the lake.
Yeah.
And I know that's a vindictive reason, but I don't really care because again, it's like it's one of
we saw how bad their reaction was when Sol Campbell came to Arsenal, and that was about social media. So this is just social media. So that had happened in this day and age. Fucking hell! I mean, what was it? The one Tottenham fan that followed me at the time, that Sam Chipperwick, whatever his name is. Amongst all that time, and we were obviously looking for a new manager, and obviously mentioned possibly parts, and people rocking up photos, and I was like retweeting it. And followed me. It's like, okay, you're that petty, okay.
There's always a Tottenham fan that's really petty, though. Like really petty. Like, there's always one Tottenham fan. You know that one guy that pops up on the Arsenal Twitter pages.
Yeah,
that's a Tottenham fan, right? I swear it's so like every time I look at the lineups, right, when they're announced, he's always there. Like, are you that obsessed? Like, come on.
Oh dear.
Yeah, there have been done.
Odds on Saka being subbed off at half time, by the way.
How well was it played?
Pretty well, actually. Maybe good, actually, to be honest. Not fantastic, obviously. None of them have been fantastic, which is like the opposition. The opposition is the reason why we're 2-0 up, let's be honest.
Yeah.
Grealish has been in and out of the game, if I'm going to be honest, but it is what it is.
But that's on Southgate, though, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly.
Like, I mean, people will give Southgate credit for getting a tune out of Sancho, but let's be real, any manager could get a tune out of Sancho. He's that good.
Oh, exactly. I mean, what was it? The guy at fucking Villa, what's his name? Not Mike Dean. Dean Smith, or what his name is.
Well, the Villa manager.
The Villa manager, yeah, exactly. If he can obviously get a tune out of him and take him performance-wise to another level, to what we're used to seeing, I mean, anyone really can. It's not that hard. It's literally just letting the player be what he wants to be, like play with freedom. But Southgate doesn't do that. He's just like contain.
I'm going to get against them. We can't afford them to kill on the
case. I mean, would you?
I think the game plan is a case of.
Would you take? Well, here's something for you, right? Out of like potential England managers, right? And I'm throwing them out here. I know I'm throwing this out there, right? But
it's been fairly comfortable.
If the job became available, do you reckon that Arsene would be a good shout? Because he wouldn't have to deal with much else.
I think it would be because of the experience he's gained over the years and this, that, and the other. And as I said, it's literally effectively a part-time thing, isn't it? Let's be honest. And he would pick the best players for the right positions in the form. He wouldn't just base it off. Because you're the captain of Man United, so you're going to be playing basically, or this, that, and the other. And you're playing in the right position in the formation that would suit them, and we'd actually see better football. Let's be honest. Because even though we were both, admittedly, we're both Wenger out near the end of his time and this, that, and the other. There's still a style there. We've mentioned it before. There's still a style of play at Arsenal. It's just. He went on too long. He's admitted himself he went on too long. it was him hearing the likes of that lot from AFTV complaining this, that, and the other, because it was obviously social media what it was and all that. It was him digging his own heels in and trying to prove a point to them lot before leaving, and hoping to win a league title to prove them wrong. That made him stay longer than what he initially planned to, because apparently the plan was for him to go in 2013-14 after that season, and then go and approach Jurgen, because it's agreed because obviously all the rumours at the time of Jurgen was being heavily linked with the bookies and all that to be the next replacement to Arsene. And obviously the cupboard spoke about it back and forth, and it was an agreement basically. Yeah, Jurgen was the way forward after when Wenger was to go. But as we know, as he said, literally as he's about to agree to leave, and they're going to approach Jurgen and get Jurgen in, was when the sort of rise of AFTV, and he's obviously seeing and hearing what they have to say about him, and it was his own personal agenda, not agenda, but but his own sort of arrogance in himself to want to prove them wrong before going out on the ultimate high. That in the end drove him to continue for an extra 3-4 years. But I know he's admitted it. It's nice to see him admit that, and that there was an initial plan in place. But at the same time, for fuck's sake.
He can't be much worse than Southgate, sure.
No, exactly. Well, no one's worse than Southgate, but my point is Arsene Wenger, I think that would be the perfect job for him, let's be honest.
Yeah, it would be.
I think it's a whole new challenge to us. He's always managed at club level. He'll be back in London, he can move back to London as well on a full-time basis.
Like, with him, like, with how rotten the FA is, and especially with Greg Clark's comments this week, which were absolutely disgusting, man. Like,
never liked him in the first place, but yeah.
No, but he would. I guess he would bring some sort of like class to the FA. In some regards, that's sorely needed, badly.
Yeah. Might even get Mike Dean to come back to the FA and help sort of rejig the whole situation. Because fucking the FA what it is, I know. It needs a refreshment anyway. But yeah, he'll, as you say, brings the class. But it'll be better football to watch, and the players that actually enjoy playing. And we might have a chance of actually winning something. And again, it's a whole new thing for him. So even he, maybe a whole new project and a whole new day-to-day life sort of thing set up. Might be the refreshing thing that he might need to rejuvenate himself and get back into the swing of things, and that day not having to go in day out and all that, and only having to pick a team every month or so, and being from over 2 weeks and things like that, but picking the right players and this, that, and the other. And if you look at the results, they're going to love it as well. And again, as I said before, there's more chance of us with a manager like Arsene or someone of that ilk. Because let's be honest, I've said before, the type of English managers we have at the moment aren't good enough to be an England manager. Let's be honest. If we want to be competing and winning things, we have to go the foreign route. So someone like Arsene or someone of his ilk would be perfect to take that next step forward and actually. Because let's be honest, England have got a top-notch crop of young English talent here that's going to waste.
Yeah, they really do. Like Sancho, you've got Saka, Jude Bellingham as well.
Jude Bellingham, he's been called up tonight as well, to the squad.
Like Niles as well. Like there's a lot of talent in them. Like Rashford as well. Like you guys should be doing better than you are.
Oh yeah. There's no doubt about that. That's the frustrating thing.
And I'm sorry, right, but you should have got to that final at least. I know Croatia are no mugs, but
Hmm.
like that was the easiest run to a World Cup final I've ever seen, and you still won.
Exactly, that's the whole thing. Everyone, South Africa sort of lives off it. But if you look at it, and even at the time, I was looking at it and thinking, well, hang on. The groups we fucking walked because it's a piss easy group. Let's be honest. Even our reserves, our under 21s would have walked that group.
They're always piss easy, but you walked. Well, not.
You know what I'm
You
saying? No, that's what I'm saying. We,
you
even
Colombia. Let's be honest.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. When England came up against, or South Africa came up against a decent side, the team struggled. As you said, Colombia with James Rodriguez, and James Rodriguez going into that game was getting slated for being past it, not really being having the heart in it. And Colombia took us away to penalties, and we almost lost that because of not ironically, Ospina saving a penalty against was it Henderson, and we're just about to let him go. Sweden, they weren't ready. They're one tournament too early to give us any sort of challenge, so we sort of breezed past that. Croatia, it's semi-final. Another team that got stated for not being too old and things like that, or just not good enough. Put us on our asses. Tactically, put us on our backsides, and we went 1-up in the first 5-10 minutes. It could have been 2-0 if fucking Harry Kane could pass.
Mm.
But tactically, after that chance, and Kane fucked up, not screwing it to Sterling and whatever, the game changed, and literally tactically got found out again. But because he got to the semi-final. But yeah, we got to semi-final, but we played the fucking playoff game, got battered by Belgium 3-4-0. I don't even know.
Yeah, you got played off the park, mate. I watched that. Watched it, and it was embarrassing.
No, I literally didn't watch it. I literally went to Bournemouth that day. The day of that match against Belgium, the playoff, the third, fourth place playoff. I went to Bournemouth to watch Arsenal play Bournemouth. Unai Emery's first game.
Yeah. I didn't blame him.
And I only knew we lost because there's people standing behind me, literally getting notifications coming through on their phone.
That's a good shout from Russ, though. Eddie Howe for England manager.
Yeah, he sort of loves Eddie Howe.
That's a good shout, you know.
Good show, but again, it's like
No. It's a good shout, right? Because one, he works really well with young players. You look at what he did with Bournemouth. He brought them up from League Two all the way to the Premier League. It's the definition of a road to glory, man.
Yeah, true. But I'm just starting. I don't know.
He basically lived my dream of like doing a road to glory FM save, bro. He basically lived my dream.
Okay, things aren't that bad, Russ. Things aren't that bad.
No.
The guy can't even fucking even job at Sheffield Wednesday, for fuck's sake.
He had one good season and then he just
lived off that. That's what he did. He lives off that now. There's managers out there like Southgate. He lives off a fucking semi-final, a fluke at that. Going Monk again, as you said, one good season, and then since then he's been absolutely fucking shocking. Let's be brutally honest. And yet clubs are out there still hiring these idiots.
Yeah. Do you think Chris Wilder's suffering from that as well?
I think.
Or do you think he'll turn it around?
I'd like to see him turn it around, but I think with the crop of players he has, being that most of them were with him from the beginning, most of the squad he'd got were with him from League One time as well. That's what, like 4 years ago now. So it's an Asian squad as well. They never really went out and I know it's hard because obviously trying to convince players to come to Sheffield as well, of all places, to a team that could, even though they had a fantastic season. It's not beat around the bush. They had a fantastic season last season. But there's always that chance of having the season that they're having now. But I would like to see him turn it around because he is a good manager. Let's be honest. What he's done with that club from where he came in, absolutely amazing. And how he didn't get manager of the year is beyond me. It does piss me off. The manager of the year now just gets given to the person that wins the league, basically.
Bro, Lampard got in and fucking Wilder didn't. Like, I'm sorry, but what has Lampard done?
Oh, he done well with the youth. The youth that he's now fucked off, by the way. The second the money was available, he fucked off. I think something I did call over a year ago. But no, I know nothing. Because I'm a rival fan, I'm just being bitter. No, I call it what it is. And even then, they've used, because I've gone a 4-game win run, bottom against average teams. Oh, it's Lampard back. He's fine now. These players are respecting. I don't fucking know. Let's be honest. When we play them in December, when obviously boxing, I think we play them at the Emirates. We're going to think, and obviously before that, if they've got to play any decent teams beforehand, it's going to get exposed, massively exposed.
Yeah.
And I cannot wait because now you've got Chelsea fans at the moment. Even this is the thing. Our fan base having an absolute parts of our fan base are absolute Arteta out, he's shit, after Sunday, yeah. We're 10th and we've won 4 out of 4 games out of 8 and lost the other 4. But points wise between us and top is 4 points.
Exactly. You knew that there was going to be bumps in the road, mate. Like,
exactly.
I don't know why people are surprised at that. I really don't. Like, anyone with a brain could see that was going to happen.
We're taking out the equation of because they know you're taking out the equation, obviously, the COVID and all that. What we've had, take out the equation of we're a team in transition. The whole of the league is suffering with this whole what's happened this year with the COVID. It being that with the summer return and then literally a month off and then we're back again. Because in a normal season, after 8 games, if you're losing 4 games, that's it. As I said, we're not going to say we're winning the title, by the way, but we're 4 points off top after 8 games. I'm losing 4 of them 8 games.
When you look at the situation,
but 2 points off Chelsea. 2 points off
Chelsea, mate. Right? Look what Lampard had to inherit: a crop of youngsters who were ready then.
Yeah.
Right. Arteta's come in. He's had to deal with the Xhaka issue, the whole Ozil against the club issue, the whole dealing with COVID and the season getting postponed and everything else, and all the rest that was going on, like around the club at that time as well. Arteta's walked in to a much harder job than Lampard did.
Oh yeah.
And in my opinion, he's done a better job than Lampard because, one, he's actually won a trophy.
Can't say that. Not allowed to say that because about the FA Cup means nothing. FA Cup, Red Dead means the FA Cup, so it means nothing.
5 months in management, mate, and he's won a fucking 5 months in management, and he's won a trophy.
This is what the mindless idiots are saying. After them fucking celebrating in their respective channels on the day itself, after winning an FA Cup. Suddenly, because of things aren't going the way they wanted at the moment, and because they didn't want this is a manager they didn't want. That's it. But it means nothing. You're saying you won FA Cup, it means nothing because that wins it. So we go Harvard. Fuck off.
Well, I'm sorry. So
look how long. One sec. Look how long it took Harry Redknapp to win that FA Cup. How many years it took him to get there? Fucking Arteta's done it. The shit squad. Let's be honest. A bang average squad.
Yeah.
None of his players that he signed. Marley was out injured.
Oh my God! He's been over the bar.
Marley was out injured. Cedric was out injured at the time. So he's basically the team he inherited. He got the team. The team he inherited got to an FA Cup final and won it from behind as well. Had to come from behind after 5 minutes, and we won it against fucking Frank Lampard. But that's nothing now. But they're all happy fucking celebrating it back in August.
I can't believe he's missed that. Oh my God.
What was it? Really, really bad.
As well, but oh my God.
As long as he wasn't teaming, we're okay.
I'm sorry, but Robbo should be burying that. I like Andy Robertson, but fucking hell, he should be burying that.
You're 1-0 up. You're 1-0 up.
Well, I've not seen it yet. I've not seen it yet, so don't even bother, right? Those are the chat. Cut it out, bitch. I don't know.
Oh, here we go. A very heavy Scotsman all of a sudden. Get ready, boys and girls.
You're about to. If this is real, right? If you lads are trolling with me, I will never forgive you. All right. Oh my god. Man.
Oh dear. What is wrong
We've
with this?
started the
thing?
second half really well. Oh, not a bad ball that.
How far behind are you?
I don't know. My one keeps freezing on me. Oh, that's really bad defending, man. You got an open gaping hole. Oh, that is so lucky. Oh, that's good. Oh, Ryan Christie, my guy, yo.
Oh dear. Oh, ball's coming in. Oh, corner Scotland. There you go. You're 40 odd minutes away. It's in your hands now. Can you for once stop bottom it?
Don't say that. No.
Oh dear.
Ryan, don't say that, please. Like, don't jinx it, all right? Don't jinx it. Oh God, no. Now I'm going to be twitching for about 40 odd minutes.
Plus injury time. That's Morgan in the chat saying Lee Dixon.
Injury time, you fuck.
Hey, you've got penalties. You never know.
No, not penalties. It'll be even worse. No,
you got. All I'm gonna say is it worked last time. The last round of your qualifying thing here, which is a weird setup, by the way. I don't like this setup of the playoffy qualifying crap. Just fucking have it as it was before. Apparently, Russ is saying Lee Dixon questioning what's Sancho's end product? Question mark. Moments after it was mentioned, he scored 20 goals and registered 20 assists last season. So Lee Dixon didn't do his research, basically.
Wait,
okay.
What? Lee Dixon questioned
Sancho's end product.
End product? What?
Apparently, and it must be an American thing because on ITV you got Roy Keane, Ashley Cole, and Whitey. Unless he's doing the commentary, because I've got mute on for the commentary on my end.
I mean, that's just. End product with 20 goals and 20 assists. That's mad numbers, like. I mean, that's world class.
I've just seen your goal, by the way. Yeah. Oh yeah, exactly. We'd love to have.
He gets a bit lucky with it, but listen, I'll take it. I don't care. I've gone without Scotland being in a tournament for 20 plus years, right? I don't care if it's a jammy 1-0. I don't care.
Exactly. As I said, how we would have been what? I'm 31 now.
That's terrible.
11.
That is actually terrible defending. Like you see the gaping hole between the two centre backs.
Yeah, it's still there now. You know,
like okay, maybe I'm like, maybe I'm, I don't know. I like my centre backs to be closer together.
Also, John in the chat, big up, John, saying, I bet Spurs would like to win the FA Cup. And then there's a bit of a dig at you, Colin, here from Russ. Only Scotland could have two world-class centre-backs and nothing else. Left backs. Left backs, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
It's on the screen for everyone. It's been a stressful week, leave me alone.
Rasta, all I'm going to say is they're better than your left backs any day of the week, mate. You take Robbo, you take Tierney.
We have Saka, apparently. Come on to Southgate.
Back, bro. I love Saka, but come on.
I know. But we're talking about international, according to Southgate, he's a left back, so there you go.
But come on, would you take Robbo or fucking Saka? Come on.
I'll take Tierney out of the three, I'll be honest.
What? Tierney over Robbo?
I'd have them both, if I'm being honest with you. I don't want
Bro,
both.
Robertson's a
I'm greedy.
Premier League winner, mate. Come
I
on.
know. I'm greedy. I want them both.
Play one at right back and then one at left back. Then.
Fuck. Yeah, why not? Or one at left centre back and one at left back. There you go.
I mean, that's what we're doing tonight. So,
But hey, it's touch wood. It's working for you. Touch wood. Again.
Hopefully, we get there.
The last time you qualified for back-to-back tournaments was the 96 Euros and then 98 World Cup, wasn't it?
Yeah, and then we went out really badly in the 98 World Cup.
Oh, yeah, group stages.
Do you know what, mate? I remember getting absolutely played off the park by Argentina.
Yeah.
Like, the Argentina team was mint, but, like...
Was it Diego Simeone?
It was embarrassing, mate. It was embarrassing. Like, it hurt just to watch.
But hey, you got your jollies off the next round, and we got knocked out by him. So, on pens as well. David Batty
than Saka.
Or
is he saying that he's better than Saka or Tierney? Well, actually, no. Tierney and Rob are probably better than all your left backs, actually. Because who have you got a left back? Saka, Shaw, Danny Rose. I'm sorry. Our left backs are better than both of yours combined.
Oh, yeah, of course. When it comes to actual left backs of England, of course. And there's no doubt about it.
See, here's the thing, right? This is very, very bizarre. You make good right backs. We make great left backs. Like, you've got Wan-Bissaka, right, who's really good. I like Wan-Bissaka, actually. And you've got us with Tierney and Robertson. You do a combined 11 of the two between Scotland and England. You're looking at a damn good side, you know.
I mean, Russ in the chat is also saying ITV's decision to replace Clive Tilsley with Sam Matterface really should be treated as a criminal offence. It should be discussing that ITV.
How could you replace an icon of the game with a fucking
idiot?
A glorified pundit with just a glorified pundit who occasionally does work for fucking Bet365 or whatever it was.
So what is it? But didn't Rangers hire him since he got obviously let go from or fired whatever? Yeah, it's fine. Still 1-0. Yeah, Rangers came out and gave him a job over there, and he commentates for Rangers TV or whatever it is. And the guy does his he puts his graft in because he's on social media all at the time, basically saying, "Oh, these all the notes I'm making. Like, this is for like a pre-season friendly or whatever during the summer."
Here's the thing, mate. Right? Rangers TV, MU TV, LFC TV, right? All them channels are just propaganda.
Oh yeah, but I'm just saying, Rangers if everything actually went out their way and gave him a job because they know how good of a commentator he is.
But he ain't good.
No, as in Clive Tilsley.
Oh no, yeah, Clive Tilsley, brilliant.
That's what I meant.
Okay, I thought you meant Sam Matterface for a minute.
No, fuck off. Get out of here. Jesus. I'm a better commentator than that fucking idiot, and that's saying something.
I don't know about that, mate.
Fuck you, then.
No, I'm joking. Oh
dear. Yeah, don't make me get the picture down again. Yep, that picture down. I'll get it down. It's right here.
What picture are you on about?
Oh.
What are you on about, man?
This little beauty.
Screw you, man. Yeah, I had Seaman on that tweet as well.
He actually liked it back there. Fair play to him. He didn't have to like it or anything, but I think you'd like to retweeted it.
See, he's sound, man. He's
Oh,
sound.
Actually, would at one point, obviously, the more successful this channel becomes, I would like to get like David and some of the ex-players on here at some point. That as a sort of interview thing. I think that'd be really that'd be fantastic.
Hey, you keep grafting, mate. Then
So graft.
if you keep on grafting, mate, there's no reason why you couldn't achieve that.
Oh, exactly. And I think obviously, again, the more successful the channel becomes, and the more likely I am to be able to get them sort of players on, like for the one-off times every now and then. You got the people like yourself and others. I think you'd enjoy watching that because it's very rare they go on these channels and or podcasts or whatever. Henderson's coming on at half-time, goalkeeper. Which is pointless. That means fucking the other games they're going to be basically bench warming.
I feel bad for Henderson because he should be getting games more regularly at Man United.
He should be, but as we said before the season,
I've been that impressed with De Gea this season. I'm not even lying. Like
the thing before the season even started, the question of even where Daniel was Man United fan on the channel before this season even started, we were saying, does Ollie have the balls to drop De Gea over
man? Come on!
And now they've got two. You got two goalkeepers on over 100k plus wages, one on the bench and one. So you sort of really can't win there.
He's proven that he doesn't have the balls because if he did,
that's what I'm saying.
Right, he would have dropped De Gea. Like De Gea's been pushed for 2 years, mate.
I'm not even going to put that on the screen and answer that, Tahib. That's not. That's a whole. Oh dear, don't. No,
we're not even answering that.
No. I'm trying to grow the channel quick and not fucking go. Oh, he answered that question. Wake up tomorrow morning, like not even 300 plus subs.
No.
Oh dear.
Ryan doesn't need new YouTube on his back, guys. Leave him alone.
Yeah, I've had him in the last 3 days give me grief in the sense of fucking taking 30 plus subs off me over the space of 3 days. So I don't need any more. They've left me alone today, so let's leave it at that.
Do you know what's baffling? McTominay plays better for us than he does for United.
Because that's Scotland, you've got a better coach. Let's be honest.
Yes, Steve Clark's a better coach than Ollie, bruv. Oh my god. Steve, honestly, I can't. Oh my god, Steve Clark's such a good coach, man. I can't even like that. He's so underrated. Like he's a gem.
I mean, if I'm being honest, he did. Was it West Brom? Yeah, he did an absolutely phenomenal job when he started off there. And for some reason, he didn't get backed, and it all fell apart. But that's what happens if you don't back someone after they have an amazing season before. You don't back them and help them regroup and add to the quality they've built up. Then what happened to him? It was always going to happen.
Look at West Brom now and how they're back in the Premier League. They're just reaping the benefits of what Steve Clark did.
I mean, Slaven Bilic, obviously their head coach or whatever. What has he done in the Premier League since they got to get them back up?
Nothing, mate. Here's the thing, right? This doesn't get talked about enough, right? People try and compare the pressure at Man United on Ollie, right, to what Arteta's doing and how Arteta's apparently is getting a free ride and whatnot. Ollie's been a coach longer than Arteta. He's been a coach since 2014. You know what I mean? We should be seeing, something a lot more tangible at Man United than we are right now.
Yeah.
And I'm not seeing anything that's tangible that convinces me that Man United are going to go anywhere under Solskjaer. It's why I want him to stay.
Yeah, but also
because I know with Solskjaer they're not going anywhere. it's the same thing. It's the same thing as Arsene Wenger in his latter years, right? Rival fans wanted us to keep Arsene Wenger in charge because they knew, with him as our manager, we were not a threat. Just the same as I know that Man United, with Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, are not a threat. But if they get Pochettino, they will be.
Yeah, exactly. And it's also on that, but very similar in the sense of they're okay managers with mediocre players. But as soon as you give them world-class players at their disposal, they don't have a clue what they're doing because they've never managed them sort of egos before. It's all well and good. I keep saying it's all well and good playing alongside these egos, but
here's the thing, though, right? Lampard's got a better squad than Ole does. He does.
Go on.
And he's had 200 million invested into it.
Saka, man.
So I'm sorry, but Lampard should be doing what he's doing. I'd expect you to be up there in terms of challenging after that amount of money that you spend.
Yeah.
But with Man United, they spent what? Didn't spend that much. Like, this is a recurring theme with Man United as well, right? When they finish the season strong and time is there to back their managers, they don't do it. Like, Jose got them to second in the league, right? And you're thinking, all right, I've finished second against a very good Manchester City side. I won the Europa League the previous year. You know, I'm just asking for one centre back. Like he wanted Toby Alderweireld. Like he's just asking for one world-class centre back. So it's like, why would you not back one of the greatest managers that's done it? You know what I mean? But the only thing that would go against Jose in that instance is how he rocked the boat. Ollie's not a guy that is going to rock the boat. He's not. He's just going to sit there and take it.
Exactly. Oh, Scotland's gone. On the check, Scotland. On the check. Oh, you idiot! You're going to see in about a minute or 30 seconds, whether you are on your stream. Oh my days! But Russ Walker's saying Emery got us 5th.
Oh my God!
Oh dear! Exactly. Ollie couldn't do that in last season. His first full season last year. Everyone had a wank off on because he got to 3 semi-finals. Oh, fucking great! Lost them all though, didn't he?
Look at Jovic. Fuck.
Even Lampard, the media as well. They wanked him off last season because of what he did at Chelsea, kicking them top Champions League. Oh, because he got to the FA Cup final. Even for the final, they're going to win it. They're going to win it because look at the fantastic job he's had so far. No matter what happens, he's had a fantastic season. Silverware is more important than anything else. And I mean, we had a bad season. We admit last season was a fucking abysmal season as a whole.
But there's context involved in that.
Yeah, exactly. But amongst all that, we still managed to win something.
Pop.
Yeah, you'll see what I saw about a minute ago.
Oh!
It's gonna be a long 90 minutes for you. Plus injury time.
You buried that.
Oh dear.
You buried that. We're 2-0 up, and we've got a nice cushion for the last 20 minutes.
Plus injury time.
Oh yeah, but you get the point.
Oh dear.
Oh, McGregor, you should score that, mate. Wait, no, that was Christie. That was Christie. Oh, Christie, man. Dykes was in as well. Well, he would have been offside, even if he got the ball.
Big up Gary in the chat. What's the score? Hello.
I'm not answering that. You dirty fucker.
Oh, dear. The current score is England winning 2-0, Maguire and Sancho scoring for England against the Republic of Ireland. And Scotland are currently 1-0 up against Serbia for their qualifying game. If they win this, they qualify for the Euros.
Fans we're going to be qualifying for the Euros, but these 20 minutes are going to be absolutely just God.
Oh, God. Put it this way.
If it's 1-0, right? I'm just going to be like, I told you so.
Oh, again. Right, if Scotland bottle this, the pictures come back on screen. If Scotland
if we bottle this, right, I'm just going to be like,
oh dear. But as I said, if that happens, David Tim.
It's worse than Georgia. I'm just saying that now.
Oh dear. But yeah, going back to that time when obviously we last had you on, and this little beauty. I'm not going to show the picture, but this little beauty came up, and obviously our screen grabbed the clip and all that, put it on Twitter, and David Seaman obviously liked it. I was like,
"You said it to me on it."
What was that?
You said it to me on
Instagram. Yeah, I put it on in the Instagram story and tagged you in it as well, didn't I? But yeah, for him to like it, I was like, "Oh, brilliant!" And it's obviously that we're both Arsenal fans, but obviously you being Scotland, and then obviously putting that on, you're like, "Oh, fuck up," because they're talking about that moment, that actual moment, and all that. Oh, England got a penalty, by the way.
You've got a pen.
Yeah, I've just seen Calvert Lewin stepping up for it. But yeah, we obviously talked about that moment. Hang on a sec. And you went, "Oh, fuck off," because you're talking about McAllister fucking up and all that, just not turning up on the day and all that.
O'Connell coming off. Thank God.
Yeah, 3-0. Top corner. Oh dear. So there you go. It's 3-0 England.
Yeah. Dominic Calvert-Lewandowski, bruv.
Well, for England, he sort of stepped off a bit for Everton all of a sudden.
Mate, that's.
I know. I'm not having a go at him.
That's predictable. Like, that is with Everton, right? They've got a good first 11, but the minute a few players drop out of their team,
yeah,
they're back to
well, as we saw 15 minutes ago, by the way, in Serbia.
Oh God, I'm just gonna. Oh Jesus.
Yeah, when David Seaman obviously he's like a couple of things every now and then. That obviously that when I posted the photo I had of him, you think you like that? I met a couple of years, a year or two ago. I was talking to Sadia Gunaret on Twitter. We talked about obviously goalkeeping kits and all that. And I said I happened to mention that I had the 98 goalkeeping shirt with his name on the back and all that. But obviously double winner and all that and this, that and the other. He like that like 6 months later, randomly out of nowhere, he sort of came up. David Seaman has like this comment. I'm like, it's fucking 6 months ago, but fucking like, yeah, fucking know what, I'll take it. Lee Dixon as well. When they brought out the '89 movie on DVD, and originally a couple of years ago now, and obviously he was interacting with all the fans and all that, and saying thanking us for going out there and buying it and this, that, and the other. And I came back and said, on behalf of all the Arsenal fans and this, that, and the other, would like to thank you for obviously not just being a part of taking a part in filming and all that, but actually having a hands-on effect and making it possible, making that DVD possible. Because if it weren't for him and Amy Lawrence, that film never happens in the first place. So, and he obviously he liked it and all that. And then when Sky then showed it back in the summer, they premiered it on Sky Sports back in the summer, back and forth, chatting back and forth and all that. That the older generation of players, the ex-players now, they get it with the fans. They're more than happy to interact with us and as long as we're not being rude or being abusive, they're more than happy. We don't get that with this generation of players now, this younger generation.
The only one that really does get it is Aubameyang.
Yeah, obviously, yeah, but as a whole collective,
As a whole,
yeah,
they give two fucks, mate.
And when David Seaman obviously liked that video, and obviously being that you're Scottish, and we talked about the Scotland game and all that, and I just popped up and he was like, "Oh, fuck off!"
And I'm just like that entire game, right? And I'm like, bearing in mind, this is when I was like really, really young, right? And I wasn't as articulate as I am now. But every time I was just like, can you not just piss off, please? In a joking way, though, like not in a bad way.
No. Okay, because obviously, first and foremost, you back when it comes to that sort of rivalry of England and Scotland. You're going to back Scotland, or back England. So when we obviously that in that game, obviously you're obviously going through it a couple of months ago, and you're talking about that game and that moment when McAllister had the penalty.
I remember, because we did a friendly between England and Scotland, right? When I was growing up,
wasn't a friendly.
While it was a friendly and it was tradition, whenever that game happened, you knew that meant everything. We didn't want to lose, you didn't want to lose.
Yeah.
So it was one of the more competitive friendlies. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And one of the other things that I had when I was growing up was DVD of when Scotland beat you when the year after you won the World Cup.
Oh yeah. Back in '67.
It's the full game as well. And I was thinking, oh, this is great. But then again, we had a good team back then.
Grealish has just been taken off for Foden.
How's he done tonight?
Not too bad, actually, Grealish. He's been one of our best players going forward. Ainsley's come on as well for Mings. So Saka's staying on so far. We've got two Arsenal players on the pitch. Get in there. Oh dear,
the quality of this game, man, is terrible.
Oh, no.
Oh God. It's so bad. Don't get me wrong, I'm thrilled we're winning, but come on, all right. If this turns out to be jammy, right? If this turns out to be incredibly jammy, right? I wouldn't care.
Exactly.
I've not seen Scotland in an international tournament for 20 years. All right, so I'm taking anything I can get. Yeah. That's a good point, man. Yeah, I'm going to be live on Twitch tomorrow. With the new Football Manager, and I've made some changes. I'm not going to spoil it here because I feel like I should really save that for the stream. But some players are being increasingly difficult, and it's the same names. All right, so you know who I mean with that. All right, you know who I mean.
Oh dear. But big up Nardo in the chat as well. She's obviously, I'm assuming she's from fellow Scots, or fellow Scotsman like yourself.
Yeah. Well, we're winning right now.
Yeah. Squeak. Yeah, squeak. As Fergie would say. As Fergie would say, squeaky bum time now. But yeah, what was it? 98. So I would have been just turned 9 the last time you was in the World Cup. That's summer of '98. I just turned 9 a month beforehand.
Yeah.
And that's how long it's been. I'm 31 now, for fuck's sake.
Yeah. I was 6 years old, bruv.
get your head out your arses. Come on. Fucking hell. I mean, as you say, you've got 2 world-class left backs as well. It's like both playing at the same time as well.
I mean, Robbo's world class, right? I don't think Tierney's world class yet.
Potentially.
He could be, but he's not world class. Robbo is, without question.
But also, isn't Tierney the younger one as well? Isn't Tierney younger than Robbo?
I think he might be.
About 2 or 3 years. So Tierney's got that time to develop.
Yeah, I think under Arteta though he will develop. He just needs to be played in the correct position because he plays fullback for Scotland, and that's where he's good. Like, because that's where you get the benefit of Tierney.
Yeah, I mean, this is the biggest question, the biggest mystery known to the international football stage. Why Southgate the manager?
Here's a better question. Why was Roy Hodgson England manager?
Oh, don't. Just don't.
Playing Wayne Rooney out on the left, bro. Like, come on.
Harry Kane on corners as well at his pom.
Yeah.
As much as he hates it.
So hopefully we go into that knowing we've qualified for the Euros.
Yeah. You watch though. If you qualify, do you know the group? I think the groups have been made, haven't they? For the Euros.
I've not checked them, mate. I've not checked them.
I can't remember. It was either yourselves or group now, actually.
I don't know how the playoff system works though. All I know is we're in like Path C. I don't know if that gives us a upper group or not.
Euro.
I don't even know like how they're gonna work it. Like,
we got Croatia to be confirmed and Czech Republic in our group.
Do you know what the only disappointing thing is? If we make the Euros, right, and bear in mind there's 5 minutes left, but if we make the Euros, odds are there's going to be no fans in attendance.
That'll be gutting as well.
And that's just disappointing because for every Scotland game, right, I can guarantee you, if there were fans in attendance, that stadium would be rocking.
Yeah, we've got but my days, that'd be mad. Especially after 20 odd years as well. As we've been discussing throughout the whole stream.
Oh, you're terrible. You're terrible. God, man, you're joking.
No, I'm just saying, I'm just being honest, that'd be absolute mad. It's like when Ireland, Northern Ireland and Ireland, especially Northern Ireland, when they qualified for the last Euros, back when they was in France, they turned the whole of France green while they were there. And there's absolute party plays. And obviously this Euro has been all over Europe and all that as well. I mean, Melina's giving you a shout out, by the way.
Yeah, do you know what?
What a tough girl.
Melina's my hype girl right now. Oh my God. She just, she sounded well.
Yeah,
Melina's sound.
Yeah.
She does.
Oh yeah.
Whenever I go live, right? She's for every Arsenal stream actually.
Yeah.
She's always there. Like that, big up yourself, man.
Yeah, the groups have been made, but there's like obviously with yourselves all playing like still qualifying playoff games going ahead. Certain groups haven't been decided, and we've got Croatia in our group opening game. The second game we don't know the opponent yet, so it could be you guys. I don't know how the group was made. I can't remember.
I don't think it'll be us, mate, because I mean.
And Czech Republic. We've got the Czech Republic.
So I would think you would get whoever qualifies in Path A or something like that.
I have no idea.
I would think. I don't know how they're going to work it.
Hopefully,
if we're in your group, right? I'd love that.
Oh yeah, literally, we could do what's on for that.
a group game, England, Scotland, bring it on, man. I'd love that.
Literally, we could literally do previews and a watch along for that as well on here or on your channel, or whatever, as well. And the views would get from both sides. Fucking hell, especially with no fans being able to travel. Still, more likely. I think I'm not going to say it. Not going to say because if I jinx it, you'd kill me. So I'm saying nothing.
No.
I'm not saying it because you'll personally come to London and kill me.
I really don't. I think we're going to get. You'll either get path A or path B, whoever qualifies from that. I think. Honestly, it's really confusing. Like they've gone with like there's 4 specific paths that you can qualify for the Euros, right? Path A, Path B, Path C, and Path D. It's really weird. Like, yeah. I don't understand why they're making. That is terrible. He's trying to cross that into the box, and it's gone miles wide. Like, I get it. They're trying to cross it into Mitrovic, but you're never gonna find him like that. Oh my god, that's terrible.
What a ball for Mainsley.
That's a Bellerin cross, that.
Oh, Northern Ireland equalised 1-1. Own goal from Slovakia. 87th minute as well. So I might be switching over to that if it's going. They are. Yeah. Might be Northern Ireland.
Participating in the Nations League, or they're in a qualifier?
Qualifying, like yourselves. This is their game. This is the game.
For your own goal as well. Oh no!
Yeah.
I love Skriniar, man. He's a beast.
Yeah, big up Jonathan in the chat. Big up Brandon as well. Northern Ireland. It's built Ireland on, but anyway, just equalised in the 87th minute, and then as you said, scoring our own goal, 1-1. That could go. Oh no! Get over penalties. That's all I'm going to say. That's all I'm going to say.
What, for you guys?
Not for us. We're not qualifying, are we? We're fine. Oh, you've seen it. You've seen it in a minute. This is why I didn't want to say nothing.
I could just tell I'm going to be disappointed now. Oh no. Wait.
What's Scott doing?
What?
What's Scott McTominay doing? He pulls away from his man.
That didn't even look like a penalty, bruv.
No, that's not a penalty. It's nothing to do with. No, they've literally. You'll see in a sec. Some ball comes into the box. I think it's a set piece or something, and you've got 2 minutes to stop yourselves going to penalties.
Come on, lads, don't bottle it. You're so close. You're so close. Come on.
McBurney's come on, by the way.
They've been terrible. Like, come on. Don't bottle this.
Oh, God.
Oh, my God. What is that?
Scott McTominay. Have a look. Go to Lipe, you'll see what I mean.
Yeah, McTominay.
Pulls off him, pulls away from him, and nits another free header. And fucks up Marshall.
He's been good outside of that. He really has. But, that's got him. Don't laugh, bruv. That's
no, not laughing. No, because he's because I said he spelled Ireland wrong. He said that's why we retracted it and we spelt Ireland. Okay, this is a decent question considering it's coming from Tahib. Ryan, do you think Brendan Rodgers has evolved as a coach/manager ever since leaving Liverpool and Celtic? Not really. It's the same as before. Celtic, literally, me and Colin could manage Celtic and do what he did. If they're being brutally honest. Full time in Scotland, not in Scotland, for Scotland, 1-1. It's gone to adverts. I don't know if it goes straight to penalties or extra time then penalties. I don't know. I don't know the setup.
I don't know, mate. But that's a terrible goal to concede.
Yeah, especially so close as well.
And it goes over him. Like, come on.
Yes. Someone on Facebook saying,
If I follow this now, I'm going to be livid. Because to be 1-0 up, right, heading into the 90th minute and to throw it away, nah. You're done. You're done out here.
Wales versus USA finished 0-0, by the way. Many saying silly gooses, obviously referring to Scotland there. I mean, you've praised Scott some of these tonight as well, and he's done that to you right at the end. If that comes back and bites you on the arse, you're going to kill him, aren't you? You're literally going to kill him. Oh dear.
Here's the thing, right? I understand the banter with England and Scotland. I get it because it's like one of those. It's one of those rivalries, right, where the hatred runs deep. So I get it. But we can't say shit because at least you guys get to tournaments. We don't.
I mean, it says something. I rate Andy Murray as a tennis player and all that, for what he's done for tennis as well. Fantastic in his career. But it's saying something when he was starting out, and he did that infamous interview where he's obviously been the Scotsman you'd expect him to be, saying, obviously with Scott not qualifying, the highlight of the World Cup would be seen in getting knocked out. And it's again, as you said, it moves back to that. You're out of focus, by the way.
Yeah.
You're out of focus.
I'll probably get the camera. Hold on. There we go.
Yeah, 0-0. No goal for either team. Well, Wales versus USA finished 0-0.
I mean, I don't know why I'm surprised because I knew this would happen.
It's so close. That's the thing.
I'm getting Georgia vibes all over again, man. Oh,
there you go. Here we go.
Yeah, my dad's just texting me. This is classic Scotland. Exactly. We bottle it. You fucking fraud.
Again, I keep repeating it, but in 20 years, this will be your third opportunity. Again, it was in your hands. It looks like extra time, by the looks of it.
Mate, I keep telling you.
Yeah, extra time. Kicked off, extra time. No penalty.
Mate, what did I tell you before we started? Like, I mean, we're in extra time now, but what did I tell you before we started? Georgia vibes. Seriously?
Yeah. Oh no.
Like, this is why I don't get
excited.
I was saying this to the guys at work today. Like, they were like, "Oh, why are you being so negative?" I'm like, because I know this country. Like,
yeah, inside out. You know,
I know the national team. But nothing that happens with them surprises me anymore. Ever since Georgia, I've just been like so pessimistic with them. I don't even get hyped about, potentially qualifying anymore because I know what this team is like.
It's proving it right now.
In my head, this is worse than Georgia, right? Because you're
you're about to see in about a minute or so. Scotland's number 2, having a shot from outside the box. Keep us tips it over.
You're 1 minute away from qualifying. 1 minute.
Yeah.
And you can a shoddy goal like that. Nah, mate. Nah.
Yeah, Brian in the chat saying Iceland lost, laugh out loud. No surprise, really. They're sort of pigs, haven't they?
Iceland, if I were you guys, you lost to them.
Oh yeah, 2016. In 2016, yeah. But I'm saying that sort of team there, that squad back then is they sort of peaked and it's sort of now going through a rebuild, haven't they? So I'm not really surprised, but yeah, it is what it is. But saying that, we'll probably lose against them next week anyway, England. In this Nations League bollocks we've got to play.
Oh!
Yeah, that's the shot I was on about.
Oh, I mean, that didn't even look like a shot. It looked like a cross.
I thought it was to the cross initially until I saw him keep it to palm it over, tip it over the bar or whatever.
Well, no, it looked like a shot now the more I'm looking at it because he looks dead at the keeper's eyes. I swear, if we ball this, I'm going to be fuming.
Well, it looks like we'll be here for at least another half hour, guys, because of Scotland.
Probably longer because of this.
Oh dear, where's that? That's a point actually. If Scotland win, I get the Scotland shirt out. It's a rugby top, but it's still Scotland, so it all counts.
Yeah. Rev.
Now, for someone that myself has got obviously English, but I've got the Scottish.
Oh, keeper saves again. Oh.
With someone like myself, even as I was saying, I've got the English. I'm obviously English by birth and like born in England and all, but from my mum's dad's side I'm Scottish, and my mum's side I'm Irish, and my dad's Welsh. So, what a save! Again, even though I'm predominantly, obviously, I'm always going to favour England. I do like to see the other home nations that I'm got a relation to doing well in these tournaments, and actually qualifying. Because as you get older, you get sick of seeing just England qualify. When you're in my situation, where I can literally support get behind all the teams from the home nations. And I'd like to see Scotland actually, because last time it was everyone bar Scotland, wasn't it, in the last Euros?
Mate, I want them to qualify as well, right? But here's the thing, right? Again, this goes back to what I was saying earlier, right? See, when it comes to the big games, when it comes to actually stepping up and getting the job done that we need to do, we flop. No one should be surprised by this. I know the game's still going on, right? But I've seen this far too many times from this team. I have. It's exactly the same with Arsenal. Yeah, it's exactly the same. When the going gets tough, we bottle it.
But Brandon in the chat, obviously new to the channel, so not seen much of you before. By the sounds of it, says I can see this dude on the right punching a hole in that white wall behind him.
So, hey, listen, I'm never gonna get that mad. Why get mad over? Why get angry like that over something that you know is happening anyway?
Oh dear, Fury's jinxed you, by the way, now. But that's it, you know.
Do you know what it is? I just think he's sending me good vibes.
Yeah.
Fury, bro, I wish I could be as confident as you, but I can't. I can't.
And he said, he goes on to say, if Scotland lose, I'm digging my grave with immediate effect.
Don't put yourself out like that, bro.
Oh, dear.
It's not worth it.
Because going back to the last Euros in 2016, it was us, England, Wales, Northern Ireland, and Ireland. As I said, everyone bar Scotland.
Yep.
So again, being I've got a Scottish bloodline and all that, immediate Scottish bloodline as well. I'd like to see, and you're more Scottish than me, obviously. I'd like to see Scotland actually qualify more than just in one occasion as well.
To be fair, mate, I'm half English, half Scottish anyway because of my mum's side.
Yeah,
but
if you pull this off tonight, use this as the foundation to keep going for the World Cup qualifying and things like that. Don't make it a one-off. Don't do what Northern Ireland did and put themselves in this situation where they're now and having to scrape past the likes of fucking Slovakia and all that.
Here's the thing, right? Out of those three, right? England, Scotland, and Republic of Ireland, right? England are the only team that I would say have a better squad man for man than we do.
Yeah.
Right. Would you say that the Republic of Ireland are better quality-wise than us?
No, they're showing it tonight. No.
Exactly. And yet, still, they managed to find a way to qualify.
Without even going for the playoffs either. No, they didn't. No, they got. Normally they do, but obviously they failed this time around. But
Normally, yeah. I'm not talking.
Yeah.
Normally,
No,
right?
I think overthought
This-
things. Oh, bloody hell.
This fucking team can't qualify at all, let alone more recently. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but even Taib says as well, Scotland would get a difficult group if they reached the World Cup or Euros. They would.
And I'm telling you now, if we got into the Euros, we'd finish dead last.
Depends on your group, actually. Let's be honest. What's the matter?
I was just going to say,
Don't come in.
I'm trying to push the door.
I'm in right. What do you want?
Just like, since Emma's gone and bought me that.
All right. There's something else out there. Door. Give me strength. Anyway.
Here it comes.
Yeah.
Or not.
Yes. I won't be able to tell it if anything goes wrong.
Oh, well, just letting them come on to us. I'm not liking this.
Oof, cross into the goalkeeper. Easy for the goalkeeper in the end. Marshall, when pronounce his name.
Yeah. Lads, I need the good vibes. Raise my confidence up. Come on. I've got that. Because this team gives me no confidence whatsoever.
It's like you said, you've been in before, haven't you? So
yeah, it would be, John. Yeah. But
it's the start, isn't it? It's the start of that process going forward.
It's just getting over the line.
For once,
We've not been able to do that for 20 years, and we got close in 2016, but the best we've looked is under Walter Smith, where we beat France in Paris. And
wasn't that qualifying for 2008 or something like that? Or something? I can't remember now.
Yeah, it was. Yeah. Well, actually, no. Walter Smith was in 06.
Yes, it might be the qualifying for the Euros. I mean, as in because it's just after the World Cup, wasn't it? 2006 was the World Cup. 2000,
I think it might have been. Yeah, I think it might have been. Yeah. Yeah. Cheers for the good vibes, John. You know what I mean?
Oh, dear. You're out of focus again, by the way.
Fuck's sake! What is this camera doing? Hold on a minute.
Just that you
Hold
know.
on.
Oh, there you go.
Hold on a sec. There we go. I've moved it.
I don't know why it does it, because you're not actually doing anything to cut about the focus, just completely does itself.
Don't know, man.
Well, okay, you're right, the pressure here. I'm not liking this.
I'm not liking it either. How do you think I feel? How do you think I feel watching this shit? Like, God.
Oh, dear. Cole, you're breathing on your screen.
Really not, bro. Really not.
Oh, God.
I'm not even like fucking. It's not blurry now.
We're in the 87th minute of the England game. I think when this finishes, I'll switch it over to the Northern Ireland one, so getting both perspectives and seeing how both teams are going, so not as well. So you've got three games for the price of one in one watch along. There you go. It won't be a double, but you're getting a treble. It's technically.
Mm.
I mean, who's that? Oh, your number 13.
And you knob. What are you doing?
Stop inviting the pressure. For fuck's sake, what is it with you guys?
I don't know.
Literally, since that chance you saw from your right back, or number 2, whatever what position he plays, since that shot, you've literally let them have all the ball. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Nearly. You're inviting it now. You're like, come on then, come at us.
Do you know what, right? What we should be doing, right, is just getting the ball to Robertson and Tierney and bombing down the way. Use them to at their pace to really put it on them.
Oh, Tom, what's his name? Tom from the Gunner Talk's happy now. His favourite player just scored.
He's
He's literally just put a tweet out going, "He's done it again, goal!" and then put his name top of the box.
Tom loves Jobberslack, man.
Sack, yeah.
It's funny though, right? Because when Fabrizio Romano, right, spoke about it on the Here We Go podcast a few weeks ago, right? He didn't want to get hyped, but I could see him like just wanting to be like, "Oh, please." I mean,
get ready to take off.
I've been there, man. I've been there, bro.
Oh dear.
Hold on a minute. I'm gonna move. Hold on a minute, lass.
No worries.
Yeah. I'll still on, I'm just moving the fucking camera. It's too fucking far away.
Yeah, John's saying still 1-0 in Northern Ireland.
There we go. That's better.
Until it burns out.
It's closer to me now. Right. Coming up to half time now.
Yeah, about a minute or so, isn't it? Seconds away now.
Oh God.
On my Sky Go app, it's seconds away. Here we go, half time. Half time of extra time, still 1-0.
Yeah.
We've got 2 minutes. That's under 2 minutes left.
Oh God. If this goes to penalties, it's like the worst feeling imaginable.
Well, it went to penalties last time, didn't it? In the last qualifying round.
I'd be less confident for penalties, right? Because
even though you won the last one.
No. I'd be less confident, right? And for good reason.
Oh, okay.
They've got Mitrovic, mate.
Got Jovic as well. So that's point.
Exactly.
Yeah, I get your point actually. Now seeing it.
See?
But you got Robbo and Tierney, so
I know, but
that's what you got though.
It was fucking Jovic that scored the goal as well.
Yeah, but it's Scott's fault. And fucking don't. Is Scott still on the pitch actually?
What?
Is McTominay still on the pitch?
Probably, yeah.
Oh God, you know what's going to happen, don't you? If it goes to penalties, you know what's happening. The fact that he fucked it up and put you in this position.
Dominic plays the centre back for us. Whereas he plays midfield for United.
United, yeah, see that CDM sort of role, doesn't he? Yeah.
He's
full
not a
time.
CDM.
No, but I know, but that's what fucking he plays him as. Full time at the England game. England finished the game winning 3-0. Goals from Maguire, Jordan Sancho, and a penalty from Dominic Calvert-Lewin, or Lewandowski, in the England version.
Oh, that's a tough one.
But to be honest, from the second England went up 1-0 up, not 1-0 up, 3-0 up. Sorry, they took the foot off the gas, and Ireland had a lot of the ball in the last half hour. But yeah, let's get out of this. Wrong one. Go back, over to sport, and let's get the Ireland game up. Come on.
Yeah. To be honest with you, when you say who's Scotland's best player, probably Andy Robertson.
Yeah. Second half's back underway. Of extra time in Scotland, or in Serbia for Scotland.
God, kill me now.
The thing is, if Scotland, again, is a big if, and touch what it happens, obviously. If Scotland were to qualify tonight, how are you guys going to celebrate up there? Because aren't you in lockdown as well? Are you going to do Liverpool on us?
No, we won't. We won't.
Oh,
I mean,
to be fair, I wouldn't blame you guys. I'll be honest. You deserve to celebrate something.
And
after all this time, especially this
honest,
year,
I don't really know if there's going to be a celebration because as of tomorrow we're in the highest level. Because because with Scotland it works on levels, but with England it's tiers.
Yeah,
so.
that is it. Yeah,
Like, and as of tomorrow we're going to be in that upper level, I think. So.
No, we're not halfway through, not even 2 weeks into. I think then. When did we go into here?
We're in their half to start with. That's why we pass back to our own half.
But
put the pressure on them at least.
One of their players are down with cramp. One of the defenders are down with cramp, so that might be a good thing.
See, this is what I don't like. We pass it. We're in their own half, right? And we pass it back to our end, and then we're under pressure. I don't like that.
Melina, you're obsessed. This is never going to happen. Never, ever, ever.
Melina, you think that he's my favourite Arsenal player as well? Why? Why do you think this?
Oh dear.
Oh God.
Oh, that ball goes in for Slovakia. God, that's a piss poor shot. Easy from a poor shot from the captain there, Hamasek. I pronounced his name wrong probably, but still. Who's played for Napoli or plays for Napoli still?
Their goal, really? Like,
what's that?
I feel like we gifted them a goal.
Yeah, he did. This is what I'm saying. When I watched, I didn't actually see it. I saw the celebration. Like, oh, for fuck's sake! And I saw the goal in replay. If Scott McTominay stays on his man, stays on Jovic, that goal doesn't happen. He gave Jovic, of all people, a free hit.
You know, Jovic is clinical, man. He's not missing from there. Yeah. You know he's not.
It's naivety though from the likes of McTominay, because they basically made the player, oh, he's not doing good at Madrid, so he must be crap. Like, fucking hell. Yeah. Colin confessed his adoration for Mez on his live stream. You heard it here first.
Well, you need to stop, man. Oh, jeez.
Oh dear. Colin also told me all his Arsenal jerseys before have
what's the fucking way, man?
Have Mesut on the back. Oh my days.
There we
go. Brian in the chat is also saying the pitch looks like a ploughed field.
Yeah, it does. It does.
It's just a water break or a half time in Ireland. This is another thing I never got. Why are they sort of water breaks over in the Premier League and all that? Because it looks like they're continuing it here, like the international side. Well, it looks like water break. Because you and Northern Ireland's game and your game are literally in sync. Kicked off at the same time and all that, so it doesn't make sense if it wasn't a water break. What a mess!
On another centre half.
But what a massive coup this would be if Northern Ireland pulled this off tonight as well. For them to beat a team like Slovakia with players like Hamsik in the team in the opposition team as well. Oh dear, right, let's go back into the chat.
No. The chat is open tonight. I'm not gonna lie, man.
Brandon's saying he's got a phone lock screen of it is a picture. Your phone lock screen is a picture of Measure. Basically.
Actually, not. It's actually not.
Oh dear. Which game are we watching? Is Gary's asking. We're watching both. Oh, I'm watching. Colin's watching the Scotland game. I'm watching.
Thank you very much.
And I'm watching both the Scotland game and now the Northern Ireland versus Slovakia game because England finished 3-0 just about 5 minutes ago. So I switched over to the Northern Ireland game because it's currently 1-1 ends in Northern Ireland against Slovakia. And because it's obviously a game, it's not a friendly, it's a game which means qualification. So I thought I'd add that into the equation as well.
Oh.
So effectively, guys, you've got 3 watch-alongs for the price of 1. 3 games for 1 watch-along. There you go. Name me another channel that does that for you guys.
You're lucky if you get one, mate.
Oh no. Colin, what time are you going on Twitch tomorrow?
Do you know what? I think. Well, it really depends. Like, because I would finish work relatively early on Fridays, so I think it'll probably be in the evening, like UK time at some point. Probably between 6 and 7 my time, I think. So yeah, go for like 2.5-ish hours. So yeah, we'll see what happens. Yeah. This is going to penalties.
It
is because they've not been particularly good, and we've just gifted them a goal.
Yeah.
And we don't have. I don't know why, but we don't have the confidence to go forward and break them down now, because they're just what they're doing is just parking the bus now. That's what they're doing while trying to hit us on the break, essentially.
Question though from Brian again. Will Arsenal finish top 4 this season?
Yes.
Well, I said before the season. I said, and I stick by it before the season started. Positional wise, position up for grabs for us is any position between 3rd onwards, downwards. I mean, 3rd, 4th, and all that is all up for grabs for us. And I know
I said this when we signed Partey, right? Yeah. And I stand by this. I do think we can finish 2nd. I do.
The reason I say it's still up for grabs, even though we've lost half of our games league-wise, 4 out of 8 games, but we've won 4, is because the other teams, every other team, I say, bar Sheffield United and Fulham are basically going to be relegated anyway, by the looks of it. The other 17 teams in and around us are all inconsistent anyway, just like ourselves. So it's up for grabs still.
Yeah. I mean, this league's so wide open, to rule us out after one thumping to Aston Villa would be wrong, in my opinion. I mean,
because now I know it's unlikely, but we could literally between now and over the December period as well, because there could be a lot of games between now and end of December, New Year. League-wise, we could go on put a run together now. He could come back somehow, figure out what needs to be fixed.
Yeah,
to get us more creativity. Right? And suddenly we could go.
Let's just say, for instance, we come back after the international break and we smack up Leeds 3 or 4-0. Like, and then that just starts what would be a consistent run of winning games and playing amazing football. Like, anything can happen. Like, the games we've lost outside of Villa, we've not looked bad.
Slovakia scored
Yeah.
against Northern Ireland, so it doesn't look good for them.
No. I don't like what we're doing right now. We're allowing them to come on to us, and I really don't like that.
Massive fuck up from Johnny Evans there in the build up. And yeah, he couldn't recover, and the goalkeeper had done that his near post. So I'm going to update that quickly. Right, 16. Right, if you bear with me 2 seconds, I'll just give myself a drink quick before the end of this half. That's all right.
No, it's fine.
Yeah, you got these guys to keep you company anyway.
No. I wish that was comfort, but it ain't. Oh, that's. I mean, it's not great, lads. I'm not gonna lie. It's actually pretty bad. The quality of the football is atrocious. It really is. And the funny thing is, I kind of predicted a 1-0 Scotland win because of how bad both of these teams are. Like, I don't think Scotland have been bad tonight, but ultimately we've gifted a goal and now we just can't break Serbia down. Oh come on. Oh, lads, I'm just. I don't know. I don't know, John. I don't know. Like, we're not. Oh, gee. I can tell you right now. If we make the Euros great. Oh, fuck no. If we make the Euros great, but. The good thing is Lee Griffiths is coming on. Thank God. He should have been on earlier. Oh, my God. Brandon, I ain't gonna twerk, bro. Don't believe in that. And Melina, I hope I don't have to rage, bro. I don't want to. If we win this, I'll be so happy. But if we lose this, I'll be livid. Oh no. Oh man. No chance, bruv. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. Fuck off. I don't even know any of our songs, man. Because I don't listen to that garbage. If you want to do that, then cool. But I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. Especially this late at night. Fucking hell. Right. Come on. One goal would be lovely right now. One goal would be splendid. Oh no, getting down the side here. Shit. Oh no. Miles of space there, man. Not liking that. Oh no. Miles off. Oh, God. Oh. Oh boy. Brandon, that ain't happening. You can wish for all you want. It ain't happening, bruv. Because I'll just be like, all right, same old to type. This is going to penalties. It's going to penalties, lads. It absolutely is. Like, we're not good enough to break them down, and they're just hitting us on the break and just sitting back and obviously the pressure. That's what it is. It's going to be nice. Oh no! Oh Jesus! Oh. 1 minute left.
Right, I'm back. Penalties. Just got literally as I've come back, full-time whistle's just gone.
It pretty much is. Like, but we've gifted them that.
Although, yeah, your players look. With all due respect, your players look dejected. As it's like,
I know, like, but again, it's their own fault. Like,
well, technically, it's Scott's fault. It's Scott's fault.
Basically.
Yeah, is that? Yeah, I thought exactly.
The worst 30 minutes of extra time I've ever witnessed.
As Brian says in the chat.
Yeah, well, mate, it was always going to penalties. You know this as well as I do. As soon as they equalised, you knew then and there penalties. I mean, this is. Do you know what? Right, Darren Fletcher is a pundit tonight, and I genuinely take him as a midfielder right now. I would.
Yeah.
I would. I'd take Darren Fletcher right now.
Again,
I'm not even kidding.
Again, just like you said about Scott and all that, McTominay earlier about obviously he plays better for Scotland than he does for Man United. I think it was the same with Fletcher. You saw better performances as a whole because he was played as captain.
Here's the thing, right? The comparisons between McTominay and Darren Fletcher, right? Stupidly enough, right? Like, this is where the comparison ends.
Oh, here goes the huddle from Serbia. Bloody hell!
They're both Scottish.
Oh,
right?
Please, Scotland! Please, Scotland!
That's when the comparison ends. Darren Fletcher was better overall. McTominay is shit. End of discussion.
I mean, what to say, because obviously it's penalties now. So, if I'll say what I want to say afterwards, if things go a certain way, so we say. I don't know why they're going to.
You can tell that they're up for it. Like, you really can.
You saw that Serbia huddle. Fucking yeah. Tadic, you know Tadic is going to score his penalty if he takes it.
Mate, Tadic is going to score. Mitrovic is going to score. If Milinkovic-Savic was still on the pitch, he'd score. We're basically relying on Marshall having an absolute blinder. Like,
This-
if I'm
this-
honestly, if I'm Steve Clark right now, I'm putting Griffiths on a pen. I'm putting Robbo on a pen. I'm putting Tierney on a pen, and definitely not McTominay. Fuck that.
You watch. You watch. That's gonna happen now.
Yeah,
And even what it says in the chat again, Scotland's goalkeeper to go right every time. Is what he's saying. He's going to go right hand side every time for every penalty.
yeah, yeah. He always does as well. Right, the coin flip. Come on, win the coin flip.
No, you're taking
Fuck,
it. Lost.
you're getting it.
They won one of them, I think. I'm not sure about the second one.
It's going
Oh, you're
wrong.
first. Oh, you're taking first. Scotland are taking first. The players already gone up. I haven't seen it. It's just discussing who's the goalkeeper's having a chat outside of the referee.
The referee's just having a chat with him. I don't know what's going on. Obviously, I've muted it because of copyright, but
Yeah. Who's taking it first for you guys, though? Number 20? No, Burnley, isn't it?
I'd give it to Robbo personally, but all right.
All right, here we go. Can Scotland pull this off? Come on.
Come on, lads. This
Positive
the
vibes,
one-
guys. Positive
the
vibes.
one chance, all right? Forget the last 120 minutes. Forget that, all right? Focus on the here and now, okay?
Yes. Oh, Griffiths took the pen. Good penalty, actually, as well. Really good. Actually, saying that, keeper did get a hand to it, went in. It still went in. Too much power. It's just that,
What did I tell you? Put Griffiths on fucking penalty.
yeah, but you'll see this, and when you see the replay, you'll see what I mean. I thought it was a good penalty at first, but then seeing the replay, got lucky there. Here we go for. But yeah,
He gets lucky, bro.
well, we'll see, won't we?
Who cares?
Down in the middle, still one all pens. Tadic.
He's scoring.
Guess what your keeper dived?
Let me guess. Right?
I'm trying to think now. Standing in his position.
He's
He's there.
time.
But straight down the middle though, literally. Number.
Tadic, though.
Yeah. Number 2. I'm trying to think. Who's the squad number?
Oh, that's a power shot, that.
Either number 10 or number 16.
Number 10. All right. 11 for us. That's right.
Number 10. The guy that scored the goal for you guys. I just seen that obviously their goalkeeper's got a black eye, nice little shiner underneath his left eye.
Come on, Ryan. Come on. Yes! Get in!
And in the last 30 seconds of the Northern Ireland game, they're going out. And that's can't save this now.
That's pure from Rajkovic, man.
Like, come on now. Come on, Marshall. Step up for once.
Come on.
Almost. Oh, Jovic.
He scores more, basically.
Yeah, Marshall, the former Cardiff goalkeeper, Brownie, your favourite, one of your idols. Got a hand to it. Oh, my God.
That's unlucky.
Yeah.
But it was Jovic. Like, so again, you can't be surprised by that.
Full-time in Northern Ireland, Slovakia.
Oh,
win 2.
that's unlucky.
Number 4. Oh, fucking, I told you. What did I tell you?
McTominay.
Yeah, here we go. Oh, good pen. Good pen. Well done, Scott. Hopefully that's redemption. It doesn't come back and bite on the arse. You want to stake him.
Yeah, exactly. That's redemption, Scotty. Come on. That's a good pen, that's a really good pen. Corner. You can see what it means to him as well.
Yeah.
Like, fair play. Like, you know, he's got that fire in his belly. He really does.
Right, third penalty for Serbia. Number.
God, why am I so nervous?
Number 6, I think it is. Can't tell because the camera angle is fucking appalling. Sky.
Yeah.
Here we go. Oh,
Box
wrong
up.
way. Wrong way. But
Mate, I'm telling you now, it's just going to be who scores more.
it literally is going to be here.
That's going to be it, right? Because no keeper is saving. Like
Number 19 for Scotland.
Stand goalkeeping, right?
Yes.
For these
Come on.
shocking, man. Jeez.
That's a good pen from your number 19 there.
Yeah. Come on. Oh, that's a beauty, that.
But yeah, Brownie in the chat is not a fan of Marshall, by the way.
Ugh. That's not a that's a really good pen, that.
Number 2 for Serbia gets Marshall. Can he please get a hand to this and save it?
Like you save
Oh,
you save this and you score the next one, we win it. Come on, then.
Oh, this is going sudden death. You watch. It's basically sudden death now, basically.
Wait, what did I tell you beforehand? What did I tell you? Like, it's just going to be who scores more.
Hmm. Who's taking this? Is this number 14? So Rob Artini haven't took penalties so far.
Oh, this is bad.
Number 14, though, whoever that is. Can't see his name either, so that doesn't help. McLean. Come on, don't bottle that. Don't bottle it.
Do not bottle it.
Come on. Come on. Great penalty. Save this and it's over. Save it now, please.
I'm telling you, no keeper is saving a pen. It's not happening. Oh, that's a rocket, that. Woo. Fair play, McLean, man. Come on.
Here we go. Here we go.
Come on. Save it, Marshall, please. Just save it.
We know the thing is, we know what Mitrovic does as well, so he should know. If we know, he should know. Here we go.
He scored.
Yes, he's done it. No, what's going on?
Wait.
Yeah. There's a bit of. You've done it. Get in there, Scotland.
Wait a minute. I'm not reacting until I see it for myself, right?
They're all celebrating on my screen, but Serbia are kicking off.
Yes! Get in, you fucks!
Serbia are kicking off. The players
we've done it. Oh my god. Oh my god, we've finally done it.
Literally, the Serbia players are saying Marshall's off his line.
You know what? I can't. Oh my god.
Was he off? See the angle where they're complaining about. Once let's have a look. No, technically he was on his line. Let's have a look. I don't know. He did check though. The people was like, "What? What's going on? Is it good?" He's asking the red for 30 seconds. Is it okay? Can I celebrate? Yes. Okay, I'm celebrating. Oh, there you go. 20 years of hurt finally over. Well, no, more than that, actually. 22 years, was it? Because 98, so yeah. 22.
Yeah. Oh my god, we've finally done it. Do you know what though, right?
Oh, pen for Mitrovic. I thought he'd be a lot more power behind it.
I thought he'd score that, to be fair. So really poor pen though, really poor.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But
Everyone's,
you know what? Marshall did well to save it.
Yeah, good hand, a good fist to it. Hungary, obviously, you beat Iceland. So Macedonia beat Georgia. It's the old Path C, whatever Path C is. But what does that mean for your actual group?
I don't know. Do you know what, mate? I'm not even thinking about that right now.
Oh no, embrace it, enjoy every match. Soak us all in.
I'm not even
22 years
I'm
old.
not even thinking about that right now because ultimately getting to a tournament for the first time in 22 years, that's an achievement.
Yeah, exactly. And then Fury will say, I told you Scotland would win.
And then
Oh,
no. It's not my dad, it's a Frankie Boyle tweet, never in doubt.
Oh, the most negative person in Scotland saying never in doubt.
I
Okay.
know, imagine that. Oh my god.
Oh. Sunday, Scotland versus Slovakia, that Nations League. We're playing Belgium later on in the evening. You know, there you go. You can play a game knowing you're European finalists, so to speak.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Oh shit.
Here we go.
Hold on a minute.
Scotland. Yeah, true. I think I've never rated Mitrovic though, if I'm being honest. Clearly needed to Scotty Parker, and that's saying something. Look at the shit they've got in Fulham. I think we all were, let's be honest. Jesus Christ. I know I definitely fucking was. For obvious reasons, as I mentioned earlier in the chat, my age and all that. Oh dear. Fuck that. So I think that deserves a like, guys, and some new subs. Let's have a look actually. Oh dear, let's have a look onto the app. 766 subscribers now. So we could potentially break the 800 mark tomorrow. Potentially. $24 likes, guys, as well. Not even that now. Because he didn't really put up trees and last year. I think that's even not put. I just think he's just not good enough anymore. I think he's not good enough for League One. Let's be honest. So whatever happened in the not last season, but the season before, now in Premier League before, it's affected him, and he hasn't been the same since. And the fact that when Fulham needed a player to step up most, he suddenly was injured and not playing in the biggest game of the club's history to that point. Oh dear. Scotland and France. I think if Scotland played France in the final, I think Colin would literally lose his mind. Imagine that after all that they get to the final though and go on better than what fucking Wales did 5 years later. I was 5 years up. Yeah, you're 5. I was literally that was 98. So I would literally just turn 9 that month before the World Cup had kicked off. He's got the popcorn apparently. John saying you're 17, 18. So at least you're legal. You could have illegally lost your virginity.
Oh my god.
Smashed it for like 20.
What'd you reckon, guys? Scotland England final. What'd you reckon?
What was that? Scotland. What was it?
What'd you reckon?
Oh fucking hell! That would get. We're definitely doing a watch along that happen. Fucking hell! I think
everything can happen.
Yeah, but for 90, if that happens next summer, then for 90 minutes, we're obviously doing a watch along, and literally we're both like, even though I've got my Scottish bloodline and all that, I'd want obviously England to win. So literally we're frenemies for like 90 minutes of football, potentially 120 minutes of football.
No.
No matter what happens, if that was the case, one of us would be upset at the end of it. We're
Do you
saying
know
that.
what? See if we
It's-
played each other, right? The only way that you'd probably win it, right? Purely based on the brilliance
Yeah.
of your players, not because of your manager. Because I truly think that Steve Clark is better than Gareth Southgate.
Yeah, there's no disputing that. We've been honest, we've
I mean,
been brutally honest about it all.
if you compare it, right? Could Gareth Southgate get Scotland to a Euros? No.
No,
No.
you couldn't get Middlesbrough. He got Middlesbrough. Let's be honest, he got Middlesbrough relegated with a decent squad they had at the time, breaking fucking transfer records and all that. Got them relegated, then got sacked for being second to Newcastle 4 games in, and never had. And ironically, no one hired him until the FA did for the under-21s. How many years later?
Yep.
Oh, dear. Let's have a
In
look.
fact, after the Euros, right, I'd be very surprised if no Premier League club looked at Steve Clark and thought, you know what, he could do a job here.
I think he's at a point now where he's happy where he is, though. So
Yeah, I don't blame him.
Yeah.
I don't blame him. Continue doing what you're doing with Scotland and build that. Like,
yeah, exactly.
I mean,
That's what I said.
qualify for a tournament in 22 years, and during that time, I would argue we've had better players in different sets of squads than this crop.
Yeah, and also what goes in your favour as well is a very young team as well, majority of the young squad. So this, as I said earlier, use this as the
Yeah, so it's a young team.
don't do what Northern Ireland have done. Qualify 4 years ago, or for the tournament 4 years ago, and then 4 years later failed to do it again. Since don't be that team. Be the team that goes one better and actually builds that consistency now.
Yeah, exactly.
You've got that. The thing is, as I said, with the youthfulness of your squad, you've got that to do it. Go have a listen to your guys' thought once there. Interviews. Ryan Christie.
Yeah, you can see what it means to him as well.
From the start, we could have believed. Obviously, the last couple of camps, we picked up so much belief in each other.
It feels like he's gonna start crying.
Yeah, you can tell if you look at.
I don't blame him, but fucking hell, bro.
No, literally. Fair. You can see he's holding it back. He's trying to hold back the emotion of it all, being what it means to the country and all that, and taking out the equation of
Listen, right? Ryan Christie, right? For me, I would say he was our best player tonight. Constantly getting out that defence, constantly.
Yeah. Well, it's like you said before. You're in our group. There's a said Czech Republic, Croatia, and England. Does that feel?
Oh,
does it feel
God, no!
Oh yes.
We've got to do a watch-along for that.
Oh,
come on.
Oh, well, I already said a couple of weeks ago. BBC, please.
You now, lads, we're finishing
BBC.
bottom of that group. We are finishing bottom, okay? We're finishing bottom.
Oh, my days.
Oh, my God. I can't believe that.
Yeah. Group D, England, Croatia, Czech Republic, Scotland. Literally, I already said a few weeks ago, like, if the Euros obviously were to go ahead, I'm going to watch on for all the games, not just the England games. As I said, we're definitely doing a fucking watch on now. England versus Scotland. Bring it on.
Can you imagine if we qualify from that group, though?
Fucking hell. What a boost that would be as well.
If Steve Clark does that, like, in a group of...
I had a feeling that you was going to be in our group if you'd won tonight. I had a feeling. Oh, that's going to be massive. please, out of ITV and BBC, pull your head out your arses and do everything you fucking can to get that game on BBC. And guess what, Colin?
Do you know what makes it even worse? Right? With my family, right? Because I've got like parts of like relatives in my family are English as well. So, oh god.
Got someone new in the chat as well saying you're getting ready to get battered by Scotland.
Oh, I don't know about that. That's a bit questionable.
No, imagine that. But obviously, guess when the England game is in the group stage, right in the middle.
Oh Jesus!
So we've got England in England. They've got Croatia first, then yourselves, then the Czech Republic. So you've got Czech Republic first. So if you get a result of that, if you win that game, potentially the England-Scotland game is even bigger than what it has been ever before.
Well, it's bigger anyway because it's in an international tournament now.
Oh, it's international tournament, but you know what I'm saying? Because obviously, if you win that game, you could potentially beat us and put us in the shit and already qualify with a game to spare.
Do you know what though? Right? I mean, all right, you guys could win that game, right? Purely because of the brilliance that you've got, right? But there's the odd chance that Steve Clarke would tactically rip Gareth Southgate to pieces and just be like, "Okay, lads, we'll look to make it nice and compact. 2 banks of 4, hit him on the break." And because of the way Gareth Southgate plays, like, I mean, you'll know better than me, but he tends to play defensive football, I think, from what I've watched.
Basically, because that's Southgate's thing. Nietzsche's is part of the bus. The more defensive players minded he has, the better for him. He doesn't really care.
He can't afford to do that with us, though. He can't afford to do that with us because if he does,
that's what I'm saying.
If he plays a 5 at the back against Scotland, I'm sorry, he's done. Right, he's done. Right, because with the players you've got, you should be ripping us to pieces.
That's the thing. But as I said, it's Southgate. It's going to make or break us in that tournament. Let's be honest. And then obviously, again in the chat, Curry's saying, "When was the last time we played each other? Was it the one with Gaza?" That's for a tournament. That was the last time.
Yeah, tournament was with Gaza.
This was the last time.
And then we played each other in friendlies since.
Yeah, and not qualifying recently. Yeah,
they're not friendlies in a sense. We played each other in a qualifying group for, I think it was the Euros.
Yeah, it would have been Euros with Joe Hart in goal, Euro 2016.
Yeah. We played in a qualifying group, but we haven't played in a tournament in a long time. So,
literally, the last time we played England played Scotland in a tournament environment was 96. Because obviously 98 we were in separate groups and we got one round further than you guys.
Yeah.
And since then, apart from
if we qualify for that group, if we qualify from that group, right, Steve Clarke's done an incredible job just qualifying.
But also, yeah, two-legged playoff for the Euro 2000 as well. The last time, in terms of qualifying as well. Then after that, we went for a good 16-year period. We didn't play you at all. It was weird looking back.
Yeah, that I didn't like that. I hated that.
Didn't get why they stopped that all of a sudden because that was a very good England versus Scotland. Even as a friendly was.
The friendlies between Scotland and England are tradition, and I love that tradition because it brings that rivalry going, and this will make it even bigger. Like I know for a fact in that game I'm going to be cussing England 9 ways to Sunday. I know that for a fact. I'm not even gonna lie.
Yeah.
Right. But
also says it was 2. We did touch on this earlier. 2-2 game, and obviously Griffiths scored 2 goals, going 2-0 up. Then Kane in the last few minutes scored 2 goals, literally out of nothing.
Oh my god!
2017.
It's a while yet. It's not until the summer.
But something to look forward to now as well. At least we've got
Oh my god!
nothing better than England versus Scotland in a.
Summer's usually dead for me anyway.
Oh my goodness. Thing is, we've got a few months. We've got over 7-8 months to decide who's hosting that watch along for that channel, or what channel we're going to host.
I mean, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens, right?
Yeah.
But guaranteed, we're doing a watch along for that, all right? Because that is meant, right? Oh my life!
Oh.
I mean, I kind of wanted it in the final, like if we kind
Could
of
still happen. Could still happen.
We got there. I mean, that could still happen, but you know, I doubt it. We're not getting to a final. We're not getting to a final.
It could happen. You say that Portugal out of nothing got to the final last time round, and they at that time.
Mate, Ronaldo pulled them at the back. Come on, we don't have to play like Ronaldo.
Oh, I know that, but you never know. That's what I'm saying. Stranger things have happened. If Leicester win a league title,
did you just compare Scotland win the Euros to Leicester winning the league?
As in stranger things have happened, as in things you wouldn't expect to happen, just out of nowhere. I mean, what is it? Okay, Wales then hadn't qualified for over 50 years and then got to a semi-final. I mean, it's Bale and Ramsey and all that, but still, more so Ramsey, I think, out of the two. That's what there's a second.
I don't know if I like what you're putting down right now.
I'm just trying to fucking motivate you, to give you some sort of hope.
Mate, I've got hope purely because your manager's shit.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, someone in the chat earlier saying potentially France versus Scotland final. And I said, if you was on the phone to your dad, I was literally like, if Scotland get to the final against France, I think you lose your mind. World Cup winners, and you beat.
All right. If Scotland got to the final, right, of the Euros, and we happen to play France in the final, right, I'm not saying it'll happen, right, but even the thought of it is making me smile. Like,
oh yeah, that's a point. I forgot to get that one. So, Robbo's talking, by the way.
I mean, I don't think we'll win the Euros. I don't even think we'll get to the final. If we get out of the group, it's a success because we're not expected to. Like, we weren't even expected to qualify, let alone get out of the group. So it's a success regardless. We've broken the 22-year duck.
You've done it. I know it's a rugby top still.
As far as I'm concerned, Steve Clark deserves a knighthood for that. Or at least a statue, at the very least.
Yeah. Also, I know it's a rugby top, but it's all the same. It all counts.
You're not going to be like that when we play you. I can guarantee you that.
I love it. I'll be England will be obviously being English and all that. Obviously, want us both to do well, but at the same time, when it comes to that game, you better believe it's going to be hell for 90 minutes for both of us. More so for me because we've got Southgate in charge.
Yeah, and you've got better players. You should be wiping the floor with us.
We should, but it's again a bit Southgate in charge. That's what fucking that's what puts me on edge.
Shit.
That's what I'm saying. That's what puts me on edge. At least I'm honest. Fucking hell. Imagine this.
I mean, we could do a combined 11, but most of it will probably be England players.
By left back, apparently. And right back. Fuck it.
No, Wan-Bissaka gets in over fucking.
So do you put it at left back, Kieran or Robbo? Because you got to drop one of them by the sound of it.
Robbo
or put one in with Robbo at left back and put the other one at winger.
Well, Robbo's a left back, bro.
I know.
Like,
so is Kieran, but they're both across the ball.
you're
They're
at
both
the
forward.
11, right? Robbo has to be in the team because
Oh,
your
yeah.
left backs are absolutely shit.
Oh yeah. Tell me about it. Oh dear. So Tierney versus
And you know what?
Saka.
Tyler makes a good point. Ryan Jack, he'd get in the England side as well.
Hmm.
Like,
Yeah.
I mean, obviously your front three, that is making the combined 11 all day long. I mean, Sancho. Well, who would you put up front, Kane or Rashford?
Not Kane. But I think he sort of formed dipped. He isn't the same player as he was about 4 or 5 years ago. He had that 2-3 season spell where he was knocking the goals in for fun and getting the golden boot and all that, and then suddenly he's kind of dropped off his sort of, for England, depends on the sort of setup, whatever setup it is, it doesn't work with Kane really. Whereas with Rashford, the pace he has and everything else, Rashford offers a lot more going forward and actually stretch your defence and press your defence a bit more. Kane's too much of a lump now, with all due respect, and I could be proven wrong. It could turn out, obviously, Kane's going to start because he's King and captain, let's be honest.
Who are you putting left then? Who are you putting left? If you put Rashford up front, who are you putting left?
This is, oh, fuck, I've got to remember now. Personally, I'll put Saka out the left on the left midfield. And that's taking the Arsenal side out of it just because, as I said, he's not a left back. He plays left midfield. He plays for a club. I mean, there's not many out there at the moment. I can go hands on heart. That person's got to be playing that position, apart from the likes of Grealish. And as you say, Rashford. I mean, certain spots in the England 11 and England squad are going to be wide open. It's going to come down to the last minute when he decides.
Here's a thought. What if, in the front three, Ryan Christie's up at left?
I'll take that. I know it's for Scotland, but I'll take it because he'd actually stretch our right side. Let's be honest. And that's saying the only way he doesn't destroy the right side of England's defence is if Ainsley's playing. If Ainsley isn't playing, which is very unlikely under Southgate,
Never going to happen.
Exactly. So unless Ainsley plays,
I can tell you who will play on the right. It'll either be Kyle Walker. It'll be either Kyle Walker, right?
He'll get ruined.
One or the other.
What about Trippier?
No,
I'm just saying because he's another right-footed right back, and obviously, again, Southgate has a soft spot for him apparently.
Does Trippier even get into the England setup?
Not for me, but apparently for Southgate when he's fit.
All right. I mean, goalkeeper, you're probably going with one of the England lads because Marshall's just like. I'd go with Pickford in goal to start.
Okay. I mean, Brandon's saying that Ron, I've seen you in a chat with Lee Gunner was a guest. That was yesterday for the fucking. Someone sent me a link to the football Terrence thing saying, guess who's on? I was like, I had a look. And yet it was him. I was like, oh, great, the Lee Gunner show part 2. Well, hey, and then left.
Yeah, I mean,
that is what it is.
Pickford in goal, probably. Right back. Who would you put in? Like, out of the ones that Southgate would pick, obviously, because I mean, like, for me, it'd be Wan-Bissaka all day long.
Sorry, one sec. Out of the two you've given a choice of, it'd have to be. I'd put Aaron in there, but Southgate won't. Southgate has a thing for Kyle Walker, and as you both know, Kyle Walker will get absolutely rinsed.
Probably, yeah.
He's lost that.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And literally, that pace he once had that he gets claimed for, he hasn't anymore. If you notice, he's put a bit of weight, a bit of timber now on Walker as well. So, and he's not exactly the most. He's lost a bit of pace amongst all that as well. Whereas Wan-Bissaka's a young, vibrant player that can get up and down the wing, from the wing to full back and all that, and actually can, if he makes a mistake because he's got that pace, he can track back and rectify that mistake.
Yeah.
But he also he has to go that fucking free at the back. That's gonna be an interesting one, considering Maguire. We don't know what's happening with Maguire, if he's gonna be locked up or not, or on a suspended sentence or whatever. So if he gets found guilty again, surely he can't go to the be part of the squad. Surely by then. That's gonna be an interesting because he does play free at the back as well. So that's gonna be an interesting one. How he approaches that. And I think again, playing this free, Southgate trying to be this English version of Pep and play free at the back and wing backs and all that doesn't work.
What he's trying to do, he's trying to be the English version of Antonio Conte.
Yeah.
But for that, you'd have to have a brain.
Yeah. But he doesn't pick the right players either for the centre back roles. Or was it the last international back? He was playing fucking right backs at left back and right backs across the entire back line.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, we'll probably end up doing a combined 11 closer to the time.
Where does that say that? Where? Oh, bloody hell.
Yeah.
No, one sec. My brother's.
We'll probably end up with a combined 11 closer to the time anyway.
I want to check something quickly. My brother's has come up saying Gabriel's got COVID, apparently.
Yeah.
Apparently. Trying to think. Sky. If it's real, if it's official, they'll fucking be talking about it. Than that. Have a look. Nothing on Sky. Obviously, the big news, obviously, Scotland reaching that. And nothing on there. I'm going to look on the Arsenal Twitter as well. Probably just someone. Probably just someone making shit up for the sake of clicks and all that, and he's obviously seen it and thought, "Let me know," and all that. Actually looking into it.
Yeah.
It's nothing. Go into his actual Twitter. Just obviously 11 hours ago retweeting that he got back-to-back Player of the Month from Arsenal. Okay, again, probably just someone being an idiot.
Yeah.
Anyway, as I was saying, centre back wise, anyone but Maguire, basically. I mean, we've got Lewis Dunk, fucking Tyrone Ming.
I don't know, like.
I'd say anyone but Maguire agrees because he's not much. The team against Scotland, as you said, got the likes of Ryan Christie. You can sort of get our defence and be at fast pace, this, that, and the other. You need someone a bit more mobile. He's in terms of his mobility and how he moves, his movement and all that. He's very Xhaka-like in that sense.
Yeah.
He's very stagnant. It's like very worrying. What's it? The wrong Gabriel. My brother's got the wrong Gabriel. Okay. He just obviously seen Gabriel and assumed it was our Gabriel. Okay, fair enough. Brazil national team player Gabriel Menino.
We had some good players on the bench tonight as well, like Scott McKenna as well, really good centre back. I mean, I don't know if he'd get in the England team, but he's still good.
Yeah, this Gabriel Menino is the one that actually got tested positive, and the players from the league was that he's been trained with are Alisson, Ederson, Thiago Silva, Alex Telles, Douglas Luiz, Alan Richardson, Gabriel Jesus, and Bobby Firmino. Interesting.
That could be. If Allison and Firmino test positive, then that's another blow to Liverpool.
Oh yeah, especially they've lost the two main centre backs now for the rest of the season. Because Gomez is what's the name? Joe Gomez has got a surgery, hasn't he, in his knee?
Alex Telles isn't really an issue for Man United because he doesn't fucking play.
I thought he tested positive, didn't he, recently?
I think he
I
might
saw
have
he
done,
had. So in fact, that's not going to help his case anyway.
And
Edison
if
as
you
well.
look at it and from the Everton point of view, Allen and Richarlison,
Yeah,
that's
that's
a mad blow for Everton. Like,
especially Allen as well in that midfield. Richarlison obviously going forward, but in the sense of protecting the back line, you want Allen over the two. Let's be honest. Oh dear.
Richarlison's just a Brazilian Theo Walcott, mate.
Careful now. You upset a few people again.
I don't care. I don't care.
Melina saying, "Great game of W for Scotland." Exactly.
Damn right.
And best of all, Melina, I don't know if you were here when we mentioned it a while ago. England play Scotland in the Euro, setting up the ultimate watch along at the entire. It could be the ultimate watch along.
Ryan, could you imagine, right, if we happened to beat you at the Euros?
I was about to say, with obviously Southgate in charge and all, and looking at that group before you'd even qualified. Imagine we failed to qualify and you come second or first in that group.
Oh,
I think you're
would be unreal. Oh my god!
I think the summer for you guys will be a lot better then. Suddenly,
I don't think. Oh no! Would that be considered a new low? Would that be considered like Iceland level bad?
For me, for me, it's even worse because it's Scotland. Is that rivalry?
Now you've got me hyped now.
Just to bring you down afterwards in 8 months' time.
We'll see. We'll see. We'll see.
But it's something again. It's giving us something to look forward to.
Do you know what we should do before the game, right? What we should do, right? Closer to the time, obviously.
Obviously, yeah.
We should do a combined 11.
Then we'll fit the available squads. Yeah.
Sure. Closer to the time, like a couple of days before it, right?
Yeah.
And like just kind of
from the school, from pick players from the.
I mean, we'd have to agree on certain positions, but
obviously, certain only be able to pick the players that have travelled, that have been picked for the Euro squad itself.
Yeah, it'd have to be through the Euro squad. Like, we're not. If players don't get picked from the Euro squad, then they're not getting in the combined 11 because that'd be pointless.
England's Rashford and Cody are out. Man United striker ruled out versus Belgium and Iceland. Wolves defender forced to self-isolate. Cody. Oh, great. I think kind of Cody as well. He could go to the Euros. Yeah,
good.
So we've got these good centre backs. It's just I don't have faith in Southgate picking the right centre back. So he probably put fucking Dyer.
You've got a clueless fool as manager. If you had Steve Clark, you'd walk that group.
Yeah, for me, would walk that group
without question.
I was looking into it one second. Why has he been sourced? After having discovered he had evidently come into contact with somebody prior to the camp, or someone outside of the. Oh, okay. So offended of he's outside of football and all that. Okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
Could have told us beforehand, idiot. Okay.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
But
anyway,
it's given us something to look forward to.
Stuff, so it's all good. And
qualified, he just set up the ultimate battle in the Euros, the ultimate rivalry of it's going to be played out in Euros, probably at Wembley as well. because obviously we're one of the host nations. Or
Imagine if we beat you at Wembley. How
Oh.
bad would that be? Oh no!
Can we have fans back, please?
Nah, that game would be meant with fans there.
Oh,
Like,
mate, literally.
that would be
That-
amazing. Oh,
Oh, my days. And
that
because it's tournament, it'd be like 50-50. So it'd be half the stadium of Scotland, half England, plus all the sponsorships and all that. And,
imagine our first tournament back, and we get you in the group. Wow!
you literally couldn't make it up.
Unreal. Yeah.
Just before,
By the way, Ryan will put it in the chat. All right, so don't worry about it.
Yeah, I'm just on it now before we start wrapping things up.
Yeah.
Bear with me 2 minutes.
Oh.
There we go.
No.
Share link. Go over to my channel, to my stream. 23 likes now. Paste. And there you go. It'll pop up in the sec. Let me know that works, Brownie, by the way. It does pop up. There we go. It's popped up on my screen there. So let me know if it works, Brownie, and we start wrapping things up afterwards. But yeah, you couldn't make it up. As I said, you could not make that up. As you said, 22 years of not qualifying. You fucking qualify, and you set up a fucking belt. You set up a belt of a fucking match in the first couple of games of the tournament, basically.
It's written in the stars, lads.
And it's going to be at Wembley as well.
We're knocking them out of the Euros.
Before we go, I want to have a look at that, actually. What the odds are, if I've got odds for that.
I can guarantee you we're very low.
Does it load up first? One sec.
We're very low.
Right, here we go. Football. You fucking want me to fucking work? Later. Competitions, that's the one I want. Euro 2020. Yeah, right, so this one, come on. England are favourites somehow.
Well, your favourites because you've got the best squad.
They've got the best manager, though, let's be honest.
No, but you've got the best squad. That's what the favourites are based on.
Yeah. England are 5-1. Belgium are 11-2, along with France at 11-2. Germany are 7-1. Holland are 8-1. Spain are 8-1. Italy 10-1. Portugal 14s. Croatia 33. Denmark 66. Poland, Russia and Serbia haven't qualified, haven't they? They just knocked them out, so they've got to update that. They haven't updated yet.
Well, actually, wait. No. What am I on about? You don't have the best squad at the Euros, man. What am I thinking? Scotland are 500-1.
On my one, it's 150-1.
Well, I'm using Sky Bet, so.
Yeah, Sky Bet for you. I'm on Coral, but yeah, they haven't updated yet because Serbia's still on there. You just knocked them out, so your odds might change in the next 24 hours.
I mean,
put 5 on it.
You know that little outside bet you might just put a few quid on?
Scotland's on. Scotland each way, so first or second. I'm going to get to the final. If you get to the final, that's it. Your quid's in.
Leicester 5,000-1 odds, yeah?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh my god.
Wales. Oh, bloody hell. What's Wales? Can you check for Brownie? What's Wales's odds to win? Because they're qualified apparently.
Yeah. My phone's
not
died.
Noted. My phone's over there. What a coincidence.
Have they even qualified? Don't know if they have.
I think they have, yeah, automatically. Just one on the automatic spots by the skin of their teeth, though. But hey, unlike us,
Hey, we qualified by the skin of our teeth.
yeah, but the difference is we don't have a wife beater as a head coach. We're gonna go. We're gonna go there.
I mean, I don't know where to go with that, really. I don't know where to go with that, bro.
I mean, he must be guilty of the fact that the WFA stepped in and said, "No, you're not managing for this international break at all."
Oh,
He's so innocent, and he's claiming he's innocent. He's so innocent. He's only working with the police to investigate. Why has he been stopped from managing his country then? So I think he'll be gone. That fucks Wales up anyway. I mean, he doesn't improve. He never improved him in the first place. But depending on who they get in to replace him between now and then, because the fact they've done that screams to me they don't believe in him. They don't believe what he's saying, and I think he will be sacked. Even Brownie saying he's guilty. Even Brownie, the world, Mr. Piehard Wales.
If we got Wales in our group, right, I'd be concerned because I would trust us to lose against Wales more so than England.
Yeah, because obviously with England, though, there's that rival, that's that extra motivation to want to beat them.
It's got nothing to do with that. It's got nothing to do with that. Right?
Partly to do with it.
See, players like Aaron Ramsey, we struggle with.
Yeah, and Bell.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, yeah, you've got Sancho, but if you don't give him the ball,
Don't do fuck all with it, yeah.
yeah, but like Sancho's world class, so I would expect him to score against us. And if he doesn't, well, Southgate needs sacked anyway. In fact, if you don't top that group convincingly, I would suggest that Southgate be sacked.
Yeah, I was also going to say, obviously, basing it off tonight's game as well with England, let's go back to that. If we played up, we won 3-0, when as I said earlier, for the third goal on, we just sort of took a foot off the gas and went, okay, come at us. And I had a lot of
Ian called them out on it, actually.
As we discussed earlier, out of the three, us, Scotland and England, I mean, the Republic of Ireland, sorry, they've got the weaker team. Let's be honest. You'd give us more of a fight. So if we do that against you in a big game like that in the group stage, you're going to punish us. We could go 2-0 up and then suddenly be 2-2 or 3-2 Scotland by full time if we do things like that half hour to go and get cocky. So it's all again. It's 7-8 months of hell for us both now. But you know what? I always have this one fantastic memory from this man.
Yeah, and you won't get that again, mate.
No, we won't. That's what I'm saying. Oh, of course we won't. It's a once in a lifetime. Oh dear. And I always have that video now. And the fact that he liked it is even better. And retweeted it, I think, as well. Oh dear. And also, yeah, that's a good point from Brownie as well. Greece won the Euros in 2004 against all odds as well.
Why is that? Why is that? Because they had a good manager, right? And on the individual players thing, yeah, all right.
You have hope.
You have to be a team, but individual players, right? Sometimes they make the difference. You know what I mean?
That's your hope then, because obviously if Greece can do it, and obviously as you said, had a good manager, a good setup. You've been picking up Steve Clarke all night. And I have to agree with you. He's a good coach.
Show the man a bit of respect. Man deserves a fucking factory in the knighthood. Give him what he wants.
Give him the key to Scotland. Oh, the best 3 England and Scotland players in your lifetime. Okay. I'll let you go first.
No. You go first with England because I have to think about this.
Well, from the Scottish perspective, in the sense of, from my perspective, when it comes to Scotland players, okay. McAllister be one for the type of player he was. Oh, Colin's gone. England players, right? Beckham.
Yeah.
You have to say, David Beckham.
Yeah.
I think it's a hard one for England as well because believe it or not, we have had these fantastic players throughout the years as well. I want to say Tony Adams as well because obviously there's a story of when back in Euro '96 where we were playing that game in Scotland at half time, and obviously what was it? Tony Adams having a needle injected to his one of his left thigh, and Jamie Redknapp and all that. And like the back big fuck off needle, he's just gone boom, and he's back to giving his roaring, uplifting, motivational speech to the entire squad while having some needles just go.
Yeah. I mean,
And he was apparently he was on another. According to Jamie Redknapp, he was on another level, sort of the leader, and what he inspired you.
As far as Scotland go, like
And
Alan
Shearer,
McCoy,
well.
Alan McCoy's definitely
Rooney.
up there.
Yeah, Alan McCoy's fucking hell. What's the name?
Jim Leighton as well. He was a good goalkeeper.
Yeah. Oh, what's his name? I've got his name now. Joey. Oh, the guy that scored in the World Cup years ago, and beat against Holland or something like that. You won the game. Oh, I've got his name now. Oh my days. I'm gonna look. One second. Let's Google that. One sec. I think it was Holland. It was Holland or Argentina you played in the World Cup game, and out of nowhere, obviously you got knocked out, but you won the game. I can't remember who it was now. It's like his last World Cup.
The only thing I remember about that World Cup, right, is Argentina playing us off the park.
Archie Gemmell, that's it. Kenny Dalglish as well. Archie Gemmell got 2 goals that game. Kenny Dalglish, didn't mention him either. Gordon Strachan, obviously, Brownie says in the chat. John Collins. I mean, we've had some fantastic players in England. You've got obviously Marco Ona, his pomp. Beckham, as we mentioned. Adams, Shearer.
What about Scholes? Surely he's up there, right?
What's that?
What about Scholes? He has to be up there for him.
Yeah, exactly. Scholes. Oh, sorry, his name.
Scholes, Gerrard, Lampard,
yeah.
Three.
The list is endless. It's literally fucking to pick a top 3 is mad.
It's hard to narrow it down to 3, but if I was picking for England, right, I would go.
That's something else we could do actually as well.
Scholes. I mean, I'm basing this purely off like.
That's a sort
I mean, Rooney's got to be in that, surely.
Oh yeah, as well.
You know, he's the most. Has he got the most goals in an England shirt?
Yeah, he's the highest goal scorer in England now.
Yeah, so surely he has to be up there. Surely.
Bobby Moore as well.
What about John Terry? Did he do a lot for England?
I don't know, not really. From my perspective, there's a lot of controversy around him as well, wasn't there? At the time when he got given the arm in his time as captain as well, because he was immediately after Beckham. He started off okay. Obviously, we failed to qualify for his first tournament at Euro 2008, but then we qualified for the World Cup 2010. But it's always marred by controversy, no matter what. Is either banging Wayne Bridges up her half behind her back, cheating on his wife, being racist, things like that. There's always something with John Terry that sort of, if that taken out of that hadn't been in the equation, if that stuff hadn't happened, you could argue. Yeah,
this would be my 3 for England, right? David Seaman.
Yeah.
Scholes. And Rooney.
Yeah. Can't really argue with that. I mean, as I said, that's given me an idea. That's actually given me an idea, by the way. So obviously near the time before the Euros actually kick off, we should come on here and do a combined England Scotland 11 of players from the past.
Oh,
That's
mate,
gonna be a lot harder for both sides.
oh, England, what's the point? Like, come on.
No, say that. That's what I'm saying. You've had Archie Gemmels and all that. To Kenny Dalglish, you could put him in there as well. There's a lot harder than what it would be for this current crop.
That's a good question from Brownie, right? Who's the best English player, in your opinion, who hardly played? I'll tell you who mine is, and it shouldn't be a surprise. Jamie fucking Vardy.
Yeah. Jamie Vardy. I don't think his name now. Oh, fucking, what is it? Peter Crouch. I mean, he had a better goal scoring record at one point in the likes of Marco Rowan and at Pompey's career as well. Didn't really get the recognition he deserved in one sense for the sort of player he was. Ian Wright, obviously, Brownie says later on in the follow up. Ian Wright, Rocky Rocastle, pretty much half the Arsenal squad back in the 90s should have been in England player. Paul Merson didn't get enough games.
No. I take one of my three back, right? Actually, oh no, but then you.
Not as easy as it sounds, is it?
Then you think Alan Shearer though as well, like he was mint.
Yeah, Alan Shearer was absolutely fantastic. Oh dear. Oh, what else? I'm trying to think. But yeah, you know, who would have thought beginning of this stream we'd be fucking talking about not just
The chance with me on this one, Jamie Vardy.
Yeah.
Yo,
John saying Lee
don't
Dixon,
tell me I don't know my shit.
the Tissier as well.
Yeah, he didn't really get the credit there, did he?
No, not from the international side of it.
I mean, he didn't win a league or a European Cup, but
Still a fantastic player.
he still was fun. He was.
He would have given us, and at that time, he would have given us something different.
Matt Letizia, right? For someone to stay as loyal as he did
To Southampton, for his entire career.
Like, you don't get that now.
Oh no, don't be silly.
Messi really is the only one club player left.
Even then, that's sort of debatable when he's trying to.
And once he goes, that's it. You're not getting one club players anymore.
No. Bernie also says Tony Clive Allen. There's quite a lot actually. Think about
Scottish players, though, right? I would say, right, Alan McCoist has to be in there, right? Purely because he is, without question, one of our greatest ever players, right?
And Kenny Dalglish, top them two have got to be in it.
Well, yeah, Kenny's got to be in it as well. Yeah. Although that was before Kenny was before my time, so I'm just doing it.
Basically, all time,
yeah. Like Alan McCoy, because I just got into watching like Scotland round about that time anyway, so you know, I mean, Jim Leighton, I would say he's up there.
Yeah.
And this might surprise a few of you, but I've got reasons why. Darren Fletcher. Right?
Brazil.
The reason why Darren Fletcher is in my top three is because, not because of how good he was on the ball, not because of his ability as a player, but because he would always, he was that workhorse. Do you know what I mean? Sir Alex played him in big games for Man United for a reason. He'd do a job for you. He wouldn't win you titles. He wouldn't win you Champions Leagues. But he would do you a job in midfield, similar to what Jordan Henderson does for Liverpool. And in my view, you can't underestimate that. You can't. Darren Fletcher is criminally underrated, in my opinion.
Ozil's got into the argument now. Literally, 20 minutes ago, Mesut Ozil tweets out best goal celebration at Aubameyang with obviously the Black Panther. And Aubameyang's retweeted that. Like,
I'm sorry, Ozil's being a prick here, right? Because here's the thing. Do you know why he's tweeting about certain things?
To get off,
right? You notice how he jumped on the fucking what was it? You know how Rashford was like doing shit for
that jumped on that as well, yeah.
And then Ozil jumped on it thinking, oh, this will get me in the limelight.
Yeah.
He's being a prick. Like, and I'm amazed that the Arsenal fans don't wake up and realize this. Like, am I the only one that sees this guy as a massive prick?
Oh dear, I don't know. But it is. It's all getting involved now in that debate, and Aubameyang's tweeting. There's someone else who's verified. I don't know who it is, but at Asset Asoa, they've tweeted out a certain role model, the cool emoji, whatever, at Aubameyang's heart, and he retweeted that with the thank you and all that malarkey. It's all basically it's all going off basically. Tony Cruz has basically picked the wrong fight for the wrong person at the wrong time. Because everyone's now got on the side of Aubameyang, which is right it's done, because he's never done anything wrong. Does that make sense? As like we said earlier, the masks he wears aren't offensive masks or anything. They're superheroes, for fuck's sake. And again, kids are going to love that. So why would he not be a role model? And for where he's come from as well, and everything he's achieved in his career. So Tony Cruz has just been an absolute pleb, as always. But yeah, that is what it is. Dear, what's it? Colin, as an independent football fan, I can see right through Ozil's actions.
Good. Good. If you don't, you're an idiot.
Also, Bernie says, I remember Dundee United's run to UEFA Cup final and beating Barcelona along the way. Jesus Christ, that's going back.
Mate, I remember Celtic's run to the UEFA Cup final, getting to Seville, yeah, and then losing to a Jose Mourinho ran Porto side.
No, don't. You know.
Yeah. The following season, he goes to Chelsea.
Yeah. And look what you done to it, fucking Premier League. You ruined it, let's be honest.
Well, that club ruined it in general, mate.
Literally, what was it? Brandon's also saying it's a love-hate relationship.
Yeah.
You're still here, and Uber should have all player put on Tony masks when he scores. Imagine that. next game scores against Leeds, and literally just freshly goes over to, thank you, and puts a mock of fucking Tony Cruz on his face. Fucking what does a Balotelli as well? Like good enough. Like takes the shirt off. Good enough for you now, Tony. But yeah, just in the mask, that'd be fucking brilliant. Imagine he did that. Just the shithousery that would be. Oh my god, the media would have a field day as well.
Brandon, I don't hate Ozil. That's what you've got twisted, bro. I don't hate Ozil, right? I hate what he's doing. Like, he's making himself, or at least not in my eyes, but in some people's eyes, he's making himself look like just like the good guy, basically. But he ain't the good guy.
But most all, the thing is, Yeah, the one thing we haven't touched on, coming away from Ozil for a second, the one thing we haven't touched on in this stream is that Gunnosaurus is back. Without Ozil's help, no matter what he thinks and what he tries to put out there now, Ozil's back at the club working again. So, Ozil, Gunnosaurus, so same guy and everything.
Well, again, is that just a waste of money, though?
I think it's more so because, yeah.
No. It is a waste of money, though, because there's no behind it. What's the fuck point in being there, though?
That's what I'm saying. At this moment in time, you can say that. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. At the time, I said at the time when it was announced, it came out on deadline day. I said I can understand where it's coming from because there's no matches. You can't beat the games. You can't send them to kids' parties and this, that, and the other because of social distance and all that. So you can't be there and do what he normally does as an ascot and being there. Not the redundancy. I thought they would have furloughed. I put him on not a furlough, but on break until further notice. Like for the next few months, we'll cover your wages and all that, but you're at home. That their own sort of furlough set up within the club. Like you stay at home, rest, this, that, and the other. But as soon as obviously fans are allowed back and you're allowed to go, we can send you to kids' parties and this, that, and the other. Obviously, you're back on a full-time basis. But as you say, yeah, it's literally because he can't. He can be at the stadiums for the home games, but it's not the whole point of him being is to interact with the kids and all that, and the fans in and around the concourse and all that. But it is what it is. But yeah, it's nice to see that they've not just gone and brought back the actual mascot. They've actually brought back the guy himself. But at the same time, as you said, there's no matches and all that. You can't send them to kids' parties like you would do it outside of match days as well. So unless it's going to be doing a lot of media work, I don't know, to make the money.
Probably, yeah. Anyway,
we're going to I'm going to wrap things up now. But yeah, Colin, where can people find you?
Well, you know the YouTube channel by now. Like Ryan put it in the chat earlier. But
oh dear.
Before I go, because I don't know if Ryan has the link for my Twitch, but I will just stick that in the chat for him, and he can stick that in the comments for you guys.
Cool. You send it over to my Twitter quickly. I'll put it in the chat because I'm on my laptop. It's been a pain in the ass.
Yeah. I'll put it in the private chat as well. But
yeah, I've seen it. Yeah, it's in the private chat, but you won't let me copy and paste it. So
hold on.
So send it to a Twitter and I'll put it into the chat for you.
Yeah, I'm just logging into that now, mate. Don't worry about it. The stress of live shit, lads.
Oh dear. Especially when we're nearly 4 hours in, by the way. Who would have thought we'd go for 4 hours an hour after the game?
Yeah. All right, there you go.
I'm going to go grab that quickly and send it into the chat for you guys as well. So,
you guys can follow that. I'm streaming tomorrow night. So there you
go. Copying the message. Hopefully this works. Let me know if this works, by the way. And there. If you go into the chat, by the way, Colin, quickly, I'll make you a mod as well. So you can when you do come back on, like in other shows and all that, you just pop in the chat and put your links in there without me having to put it. So when you do put it in, you actually people have to click on it.
Yeah, I'll do that when I'm next on. All right.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, anyway, I'll talk to you lads. Well, I'll talk to you lads later, and just
Until next time, guys.
We're beating England. Beating England in the Euros. Mark my words.
Oh, well, in terms of planning for the rest of before I go, for the rest of this week, I've obviously tomorrow, Friday, isn't it? Tomorrow. I can take it all mixed up this week. Yeah, Friday's tomorrow, so I'm going to do episode 6 of Career Mode tomorrow. Quiz on Sunday, on Saturday on Sunday. got the Who My Quiz returning on Saturday. Just waiting for trying to sort a few more guests out for that to fill up the whole setup. Got four spots available. So if you're interested, do let me know, and I'll book you on for that as well. Let me know either via Instagram or Twitter. And then Sunday, going to do a watch along for the Belgium England game. And if Colin's around for the early kickoff as well, we'll do either he'll be on his channel doing it, or he'll come back on here and do it on here. We'll decide that off air anyway. But yeah, do go subscribe to his channel, which I put in the link earlier if you haven't already. And also go and link up to his Twitch as well, where he does his Football Manager stuff as well.
Yeah.
And until next time, guys, enjoy the rest of your evening. England versus Scotland. Again, it's 8 months away. It's 7, 8 months away, but you've got something to look forward to already on this channel. The Englishman and an Englishman and a Scotsman. Oh my days! What could go wrong?
A lot.
Yeah, I better say. Until next time, guys, enjoy the rest of your evening. And as always, even though it's International Week, up the Arsenal. Come on, you Gunners. Come on, Tierney.